And we are live.
Not putting that juju out there now.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's already out there.
It's already, yeah, I already
No,
put it. It's gonna happen like tonight now.
No, on stream juju.
No, did you?
Nope.
So
Zara here, she'd be yelling at you for that.
how's everyone doing? It's been,
Doing good.
I think, a couple weeks
Yeah.
since last episode.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Hanging in there.
today was my first day of vacation.
Woo!
Woohoo,
And then-
vacation!
Everything broke.
Oh no.
So I'm sitting.
Naturally.
Well, because I work from home, so I always have Slack open. So I see Slack going a million miles an hour. My Discord DMs are exploding, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? I had to fight the urge to work.
I feel that the last support job that I worked, I was kind of on call because we were short a number of people. So I just left my computer on throughout the night and left Slack running so I could hear the dings and the beeps and it could wake me up. And there was one night where we had just done a really big public event and everything broke right at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to Slack just going crazy. But I wasn't on shift, so it took every fiber of my being not to go, okay, I'll turn on the monitor and have a look and see what's happening.
I can fix this, I swear.
I made the comment that I'm on call 24/7 because people will literally text me at 3:30 in the morning because they need clarification on a rule. And it's like, well, I'm up. I might as well answer it.
Yeah, I'm the heavy sleeper. You can text and ping me and call me all you want. It's not going to wake me up until the third phone call.
Nope.
In a row.
I'm like a paranoid dog. The slightest noise will wake me up.
You can wake me, you can think you woke me up, have a full conversation with me, and I'll go back to sleep and I won't remember it in the morning.
Yeah, that's
I've done
more like
that.
me too. I talk in my sleep a bit.
Talk in my sleep a
That's
lot.
extra bad.
See, I'm generally a pretty heavy sleeper, but there are certain tones that will wake me up immediately. And the beep of Slack is one of those tones, unfortunately.
It was probably designed with that in mind. It's
Probably.
they probably went and it's like, okay, what is the exact pitch the human body will respond to this at?
What is the exact pitch an average human adult cannot withstand? We need
It's
to set
somewhere between
that.
baby crying and cat getting sick.
Yeah,
Yep, that sounds about
Cat
right.
getting sick.
Yeah.
Cat getting sick is like nobody ignores that.
that does wake me up. Yes, yeah, that definitely can
Sound
wake me up.
asleep, and it's like, yep, got to deal with that now.
Yep.
Yep.
I just reach and throw.
It's like,
Get
not
on
a
the
med-
ground.
It becomes a grenade.
Cat grenade.
It's like there is linoleum over there. You can be sick there,
Yep.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not on the bed.
Yeah, it's always, let's be fair, it's always on the bed right after you've washed the sheets and the blankets.
Yeah,
On the bed or on the carpet.
Yep.
They'll be
surfaces.
on the linoleum or something. They'll start to get sick and they'll move to the carpet.
Yes.
Even my dog does that. It annoys the crap out of me.
It's like
just
there is
stand
one
there."
rug in this entire house. Why are you standing over it? One.
It's comforting.
So I guess on the note of cats getting sick, I guess that's our
Pets in
segue now.
I mean, we're playing Knolls.
That's fair. And believe it or not, hyena are closer to cats than they are to dogs. So,
Interesting.
Their dogs running on cat software.
pretty much.
Interesting.
Evie.
I guess that makes sense.
No, Evie's is a cat running on dog software.
So last session started off pretty well for you guys. You had a lot of pretty good travel rolls going your way. Smooth sailing through the desert. I think you ended up traveling an extra 3 hours or something on top of normal travel time for the first half of the session anyway. Then the rolls started to go downhill. Admittedly, I don't really remember what happened in like the middle of the session, but I do remember you guys spotting a statue over a dune and going to investigate, and it started to hit you guys.
I like to throw my axe away from me.
Yeah, I think that started off with you tapping it with your axe or something, and then it like ripped the axe out of your hands, and then encounter began.
Second time.
And who
At-
was it that
At one point in
noticed?
time, we came across an Oric, or like an Aurochs, like a couple of them roaming through the desert.
Yes.
Oh yeah, our buddies.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I think it was
Good
the
boys.
second. No, it was the first travel night that happened. 'Cause
Yeah.
you had dug that pit for your water and everything, and they came into camp. I think during the second watch it was, and they kind of helped you guys out in that evening. They stood guard around your camp as you slept because you offered them. Well, you didn't stop them from taking your water. Let's put it that way. Yeah, and you had some friends that night. And then I think it was the following day that you came across the statue over the dune, which tried to steal your weapons, started beating you guys up. And it was an interesting fight because I didn't realize that thing had as many immunities as it did.
Yeah, I was like, you realize all of us are melee pretty much,
Yeah.
except for one person.
It was a creature that was
And I just
basically immune to everything but magic and could also take your weapons from you.
It was a challenge.
I
That
just
was
stood in the back and
definitely a
spammed
challenge.
lightning bolt.
Yeah.
And we just sat there trying to avoid getting to the mage.
I
I
think
was
you
honestly
guys did.
getting ready to like run once I got my axe. The only thing that kept Xena from being like, strategic retreat was like the axe being away
That's
from
fair.
her.
Fair.
It's the
I think
only
you
thing.
guys did a great job with it. When you realized that your weapons weren't really doing too much, you decided to clamber onto it and try and hinder its progress, and you did to a point, and it eventually crumbled away, and you guys were victorious, got your axe back, and traveled a bit further, I think. And that day, did we end at night or did we end in the morning?
We ended in the morning because something attacked us that night and destroyed the damn furs I was trying to dry out.
Oh yeah, what was that? How do I not
I
remember
don't
what that
remember
was?
what it was. I don't remember if we fought it yet or if we ended when
No,
it
we
appeared.
haven't fought it yet.
We haven't fought it. I just remember that.
It was that. It was
My
some sort
birds.
of giant
Right.
thing because I think it was me who rolled a really bad encounter roll.
I think it was.
I was drying
Yeah,
out those
I
furs for
recall
almost 2
specifically
days,
today
or for
was
a full
going
day.
to start with combat.
Yeah.
Probably.
It was. I think you rolled low
Like a
on
20
your ability check and then low on the
Yeah, I rolled low on a survival check and like a 20 something on a encounter roll.
Did we have a rest after the whole statue thing or no?
I-
I think we were just getting
Yeah,
down
we were
for
just getting
rest.
down for it because Zara,
Yeah.
I believe, was second watch.
Okay. And then something happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have had your rest yet.
Okay.
This would have interrupted it.
I done bungled it.
I probably need a character sheet open.
Now you could arguably have at least had a short rest in that time,
I'll take it.
which you can
I'll take
use to
that.
spend hit die and such if you'd like.
Short rest with all my abilities. So I'm okay with that.
You know, I will spend that hit die.
Does Druid get short rest abilities
what?
back, or is that
Druid
Warlock
does
only.
not.
okay?
Long rest only.
I believe there. Yeah,
because
long rest only.
Because I was trying to remember if it's only the Warlock and maybe the Sorcerers that have that ability.
Yeah. I don't know about sorcerers, but warlock, yeah.
Warlock sort of needs it since they have a very limited pool.
I'll be honest with you, the D&D class I forget about the most is sorcerer. I
Right?
forget it exists. I
Like-
go like, there's wizards and there's warlocks. There's nothing else. There's druids, wizards, warlocks, clerics.
You
Like
can't
back in-
forget
The
about
magic users,
wizards.
right?
Back in 3.5, you know, Sorcerer was the new hotness. Everybody who wanted to be a caster was playing a Sorcerer. And now
And
in
you
5th
can't-
edition, it's just like you see either wizards or you see warlocks. You very rarely
Yeah.
see sorcerers.
I wonder why that is. But
I don't know, because sorcerers are pretty rad with all the meta magic stuff. It really
Yeah.
gives you a lot of utilities to play around
Yeah.
with your spells.
Also, why would you not take a class that allows you to do wild magic
That too.
or
I
chaos
mean,
magic?
I still one of these days want to play a wizard just because it's the what do you cast?
Fireball.
One of everything in my book.
Speaking of casting stuff, I guess I should move you guys over to the map here. So
And I probably
I
should move us
remember
over to the
now.
map too.
you were
Ooh, I don't
in
like
your
it.
camp, and
Oh
I
no.
believe it was at the top of a dune. The sand all like caved in and then shot out high into the air, and with it came this large creature, which, let's be honest, looks like a tapeworm with teeth. It is
Let's do this.
dozens of feet in length, and it has several long black sharp claws kind of at this big opening that you assume is probably its mouth. It's dripping with spit and slime and lets out this bellowing roar, which shoots some of that slime straight up into the air, and it all kind of splats down in your camp around you. And as it kind of comes down from the leap out of the dune, it slams into the ground and starts to slither down the dune towards you guys. So we're going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's
Do you
this.
have Sirenscape playing, Fox?
I
Anything.
am about to.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't hear anything. I didn't want to make sure that my sound settings weren't like jingled.
I was going to get the travel music going, and then you reminded me that there was an encounter.
And I kind of now hate that I reminded you of that
Yeah,
Let's get the battle music
totally
going
forgot
instead.
about
because
it.
I know specifically what this thing is.
I only remembered that it ruined the furs I was drying out.
Yeah,
Possibly
we sure
start
ruined
the
my
night.
furs.
Okay, rolling my gold. Oh, you can't see it, but it's a gold die. It blends in. Darn it. I'm
Well,
rolling
this-
that.
It's probably gonna be my only good roll of the night because I got my natural 20 on my initiative.
Oh no!
Oh, Fox,
It's
you
always
also apparently
bittersweet.
need to roll a d4
Yeah.
and put it in chat.
a D4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
six,
do
six
that
of
in chat.
spades said, have your DM roll a d4, decide which one will be awarded a fan art of their character.
Oh, okay. Let's roll this one. Oh god, it fell on the floor. That's never gonna be seen again. Let's roll that one.
It's a d4.
It's a 1. I rolled a 1.
Perfect.
That is
All
Zara.
right.
Hey, that's me.
Woo!
Hey,
Thank
that's
you.
me.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Mushroom Gnoll.
It's gonna be so much fun to see a fan art of that.
Ooh, this thing rolled not great on its initiative.
Same.
I caught the first d20 I rolled for initiative. That's a great start to the night.
I rolled a 2.
Like,
I'm really
at
worried.
10, it's okay.
So you leaving me up here at the high numbers all by myself?
Nope, I'll join you.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
All right. So it looks like we have Iza at the top of the list here. This thing's barreling down the dune towards you. What are you doing?
Okay, so let's see. Just reassociating some of these things I can do, because I can't ever remember right now.
Can you describe how big it is? So I have like in relation to our mass, like.
Yeah. So it is
There it is.
a huge creature. It is about 36 feet long,
Okay.
and it has a diameter of varying. In its center, its diameter is roughly 10-ish feet.
Okay. Wow. And it's maw. It's open maw.
Its maw, it can stretch. So when it's closed, there's like a little gap that's like 2 feet, but it can open wide, real wide.
Like eat us.
Oh yes,
Like sandworm.
probably eat several of you at once.
I think Xena's gonna be going into the swarm at some point.
You know, I recall a line from something where they're softer on the inside.
Guardian.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just move
Yeah, she's definitely going to be channeling Drax.
towards it, and I'm
Okay.
gonna hold my attack until it comes in range.
Okay. Absolutely do that.
For sure.
And I assume your range is 5 feet all around you, like
Yeah.
melee range. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Xerax, what are you up to?
I am going. Oh God. I want to hold until it either moves into range. Do I though?
I don't know.
That's
Do you?
the debate.
Why? That's the problem. It's a matter of do I really want to? Tell me a story about this spell. And do I have a spell slot left? You know what? Perfect. Okay. That's a lot of movement. Okay. Well, we're gonna start by casting that.
Is that Hunter's Mark that you just
That
did?
is definitely a hunter's mark.
All right. Let's this guy with that.
And what? Oh. Maybe I'm not a total idiot. No, that was being hopeful. Anyone offhand remember the range on a hand axe for?
Yeah, it's 60 feet far. 20 feet is without the disadvantage.
It's 2060. Okay.
2060.
20.
Okay. Well, shit. Okay, so 30 will put me there. And it's another 40.
You can use your hand axe, it'll just be a disadvantage because it's the stretch range.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. That's not horrible. 14.
14 is the exact number you needed.
Okay.
Writing that down. Where's my pen?
It's like there's the number we wanted.
Got it right away.
Okay, D6 plus 5 plus Hunter's Mark adds a... Why is that not outputting a spell card? I'm gonna have words with that. Okay. 7, 8, 9 damage with the Hunter's Mark included on the first one.
Okay.
And the second one, 16 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 9, 10 damage from the thrown
10
axe with the
damage,
Hunter's
right.
Mark. Okay, Hunter's Mark, we're going to have words about your output.
It's a good way to start, I think. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm happy with how all that worked.
Okay. Xena, you're up.
Okey-doke. I have a question. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. I was trying to remember how reckless attack worked, and I had to click an extra button to get to it. But it just gives me advantage, but they have advantage against me. So, okay, that's fine. I'm going to run over, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. And now he is within 30 feet of me, so I'm going to take my I'm going to bonus action go into a rage.
Good
A
call.
golden rage. And I'm going to take out my javelin that's been kind of painted gold on the tip of it, and it has a little gold ribbon tied onto it. And I'm going to rear back, let that sucker fly, and see what happens.
All right, go for it.
And 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Angry javelin throw.
Rage. It's a glorious rage.
Mhm.
Love it.
So it'll be 5, 10, plus 2 for raging, so 12 points. I did not do reckless this time, so 12 points of piercing damage.
I don't think
Good
you can
damage.
you can't reckless a ranged attack, if I remember correctly.
Okay,
I think it's melee attacks only.
melee
I think
only.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair. Wasn't gonna do anyway. And am I able to do? So I do 2 attacks. Am I able to throw another javelin, or is that only?
I believe so, yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna take out another javelin because I've got 3 of them. Oh, that's not as good. Oh, 14 though. Got 14.
14's the number you need.
Got 14. Yay. I rolled a 6 on the die, but I got a +8, so. Yay, barbarian. Oh, low damage. I don't add my modifier this time for this hit, so it's just what's on the dice. Do I add my rage still?
I believe so, yep.
Okay, so just I don't do the modifier, it's just what's on the dice plus the rage.
Why for?
For my second attack?
No, you add everything.
Yeah,
Everything?
if you have extra attack, like the ability extra attack,
Yeah.
it's just like another ordinary attack.
Yep.
The only time you don't add those modifiers is if you're doing an offhand attack as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, because I
And
get
you-
2 attacks per action, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, well then, that'll be a little more. That'll be 5s. 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points, okay. Good damage to this thing already.
Yeah. And I just kind of shout at it, "Rah!" like crazy eyes!
It shouts back.
I don't want a roaring sandworm.
She's very excited.
Okay, well, speaking of that roaring sandworm,
No.
it's gonna go ahead and do a thing.
Do a thing.
Let's see, what's
No. I reject its thing.
I look really delicious.
You all look really delicious.
I mean, I don't think Zara does. She's all skin and bone.
Are you kidding? You come with your own seasoning.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
I mean, that's fair.
So it is going to do something that I did not realize it had, but I'm super glad that it does.
This will make me happy.
Let's change that color, draw a little shape here. That spot right there that I just marked on the map. The sandworm kind of slams down into the sand, and the ground kind of bursts upwards in that square. And as the sand clears out of the air, there's some strange glowing blue shapes in that spot. And I need everybody
Yep.
to, you know what's coming, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so wise, you guys.
I supervise.
I'm so
Um,
wise.
I
Yeah, that's not gonna be
supervise.
good for me.
That's
I rolled
not
an
good.
17.
5.
9.
I rolled a 19, so 19.
Can barbarian.
So 2 of you saved, 2 of you failed. It is Iza and Xerax that failed. So
just
the
have to
2
be
of
safe.
you, on your turns, are either of you immune to charm effects for any reason?
No.
Yes, I am an elvish gnoll.
Yes.
No, there's some classes that do that as well.
There are some
Oh, really?
classes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm legitimately having to check.
There are some classes that at least give you advantage on saves versus charmed effects. But I think we're good
No.
here.
I thought that would be like bardic maybe, but
Okay.
Maybe a
there's
cleric?
there's even some of the subclasses for certain classes that get that kind of stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're immune to this apparently.
Let's mark the two of you as charmed. Now you two, on your turns, you must dash towards that light in the ground.
Oh, God.
Run towards the light.
Yep,
Pretty lights.
exactly.
it's like one of those lantern fish, you know?
Kind of, yeah.
Like, hey, buddy, ain't this look real good?
I don't want to be
Real
an
good.
hors
And that brings us to Zara.
Okay. I was really thinking about using wild shape, but I don't really think I have anything I could turn into that would hurt this thing much before I got eaten. So
I mean, if you want to change into something and get closer, I'm okay with that.
is this huge?
Lions.
It is huge, yes.
Lion's pretty boss.
Okay, so 20-foot square. Doesn't say anything about size. All right. So I'm just going to use entangle and just
Okay.
Wow.
make a bunch of weeds and vines spontaneously spread out from the sand, even though they don't belong there, and wrap around this thing.
Okay.
So it needs to give me a strength saving throw,
Strength.
which I have a
throw.
feeling it's going to be able to make no problem, but
Oh, think again. It rolled an 11.
oh, so it failed. All right, so since it failed, it is entangled. Let's see, cast spell, succeed, or be restrained until the until the spell ends.
Strained. Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, all right, they can use an action to make another strength check on its turn to try to break out.
Okay. This thing is now restrained. The entangle, is it an area of effect that persists?
20-foot
Or-
square concentration.
Okay.
So
If you want to draw where that is, feel free. Just so your friends know where the entangled spots are so they don't step in it.
I
Maybe
can't.
we want to.
I mean, the blue light's so pretty. I want to see the light.
I can't see the grid very well, so
See if I can change that grid color.
yeah, yeah, you should be able to if you go to the settings of the page. You can change it to black.
It blends in real nice with that sand color.
There we go.
Ah,
Go.
Perfect. That's a 20-foot square, right?
Yep. As opposed to those spells that read radius and then you have to remember things. How does a radius work?
There we go.
All right. Perfect. Anything else on your turn?
Let me go that way. That way I have a clear shot if I want to throw any of my spells.
That's fair. All right, Isa.
I see
Let's
a
see how
pretty.
fast you can run.
I go 30 feet, which just puts me right in that pretty blue light.
Yep. It sure does.
It looks awfully nice over here.
Quick. Oh, interesting. Okay, so as far as you're concerned, the creature isn't there. It's basically invisible to you right now.
Yeah.
So you are just going to stay there because that's what the charm dictates.
I like it right here. It's nice right here. That's my
The
turn.
real question is what happens if we can't stand in that nice happy spot?
You'll just have to find out, I guess.
Get mad, try and push the other person
Now,
out.
at the end of your turn, the charm does wear off.
Okay.
So you kind of snap out of it, and you're standing there in this glowy spot, looking around like, why am I here? On that note,
Fair enough.
Zerax.
Hey, look, 30 feet puts me there.
Yeah, okay, it sure does. So you step into that spot and immediately stand on some sort of gross, sticky, like gossamer webbing that was hiding just on the surface of the sand. Normally there would be a save for that, but because you are charmed, you automatically fail the save.
Good.
You are now stuck in that spot. I believe. New creature, who dis? You are. Doesn't actually say if you're restrained or not. It just says you're stuck there.
I think you're restrained.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, restrained. It's right
Okay.
at the end.
Yeah, I was just about to go grab the tomb,
Yep.
the Tome of Beasts.
Be restrained by the sticky snares. Yeah, so you are now restrained in that spot. At the end of your turn, not this turn, next turn, you can start making saves to try and break free.
Okay.
Xena, you're up.
My only question is, does it have the rule for attacking it as opposed to making checks?
You can attack instead of making the check. You aren't forced to make the check to break free.
No, attacking it to break it.
Oh, that is not applicable in this case.
Okay.
The gossamer webbing does not have an AC or HP or anything like that.
Okay, good enough.
Do I see any webbing as I get closer?
You can give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. 13 on the die plus. I don't think I get much. Nothing for perception. So 13.
13. Yes, you do see some, actually. DC for that was not very high. You see one right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Do I see a way around? Like if I were to go out to here, would I get into it?
Any square that it is touching, so the one that you're on and this one, you would get snared in those squares, but like the ones where it's just touching the corner, like here and here, you'd be fine.
Okay, so could I jump over it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, so she's gonna. Do you want me to do a check?
No, I don't think. I think you're fine.
Okay.
Because you moved at least 10 feet, I think, so you could take a long jump over it.
Yeah. Okay, and then does it taking a jump eat up some of my movement or no?
Yes.
Eats up
The distance
10
that
feet?
you move with the jump still counts towards your movement.
Okay, but no additional.
No additional. No.
Okay, then I can still should be able to get up to right there with my 40 feet movement from where I was.
I think so. Yeah.
Because that was 35 before, so then the jump added. And I'm gonna use my great axe and whack at it.
Okay.
First whack. I got a 17 on the die, so I know that without even adding my modifier to it, right?
Yep.
So. Okay. Slow. 12 points slashing for the first hit.
12 points. That's still pretty good.
$17 to hit for the second one, so I know it hits.
Yep.
I'll roll for damage. So, and then I do my spin as usual, my pirouette and slash.
Great axe dancer.
Yep.
Next dancer, yeah. And I was good. I needed that momentum because I got 12 on my D12, so the momentum
Nice.
was so as a total of 17, 19 points slashing.
It's real good damage.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. I said it's HP 219. That's not what I wanted to do.
No, it's only got
Please no.
it's only got
that's
19
fine,
point,
it's
hit points
down.
now.
Yeah.
It was a super
then-
brutal critical.
Bonus action, I'd like to activate my storm aura.
Okay.
And when the effect is activated, all other creatures in your aura take 3 points fire damage.
3 points fire damage. All right.
Down 10.
Yes. 10-foot radius, not my problem. How does the webbing feel about the fire?
The webbing is unaffected.
Oh.
Disappointed.
I thought you might be.
That's
Right.
it for me.
So it is now the worm's turn. It has 2 prey caught in its snare. It is going to make some attacks against Iza and Xerax. Let's make this one against Iza. Ooh, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
This
Did you make that a disadvantage? Because it is restrained.
it is restrained, but so is its target. So it's just a normal roll.
Gotcha.
That is going to be 14 acid damage.
Okay.
Lashes out against you with a tendril that kind of sprouts up from the sand right in front of it. Another attack against Xerax. That might not hit. I don't know what your AC is. Does a 16 hit?
16 meets it.
Hit. Is 13 acid damage to you.
Glorious.
Turns its giant body and squirms to look directly at Xena, who is currently the most delicious looking of the group. It goes to make a bite attack. Pretty sure that's going to be a miss. That's a 7. It brings its giant gaping maw down in the sand right beside you. And let's see if it gets that ability.
Bad worm, bad.
Does get that ability back. I know what it's doing next turn. Zara, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to maintain concentration on the entangle,
Okay.
and I am going to throw out produce flame.
Gotcha.
$15.
15 will hit.
All right. That is going to be a whopping 9 points of fire damage.
9 points of fire damage. Every bit of damage helps.
Let me see. What is the range of produce flame? 30 feet. Okay. So I need to move up.
Just 1 square, I think, will do it.
Yep. And I believe that's all I can do.
All right. Iza, you are no longer charmed. However, you are restrained.
I guess I'm going to try and break free of the restraint.
Okay. That will be a dexterity save, which seems a little weird to me.
Yeah, I figured it'd
You'd
be
think
strength.
it would be strength, so I will let you choose to use either dex or strength for this.
I'll take strength. I'll need that. It's a 13?
13 will
Down
not
tonight.
do it. You are still restrained.
Okay.
And that does use your action to try and break free.
That's fine.
You do still have a bonus action, though, if there's anything you can do with that.
I don't think I have anything I can do with that. Well, do I not wanna? No, I won't. Oh yeah, that'll be it. I don't want to use it. One bonus action thing I have.
I'll let you use your bonus action if you want to make a perception check to try and spot the gossamer web that you are stuck in.
Okay. That's not gonna be good. Perception? Oh, decent. That is also a 13.
13? That's enough, I think. You are standing in it after all. I will
Alright.
reveal that one. And now Xerax. Same deal for you. You are no longer charmed, but you are restrained. And I feel like Iza would point out the web to you once she spotted
yeah.
it.
Okay, I would like to try to break out of this.
Okay. Dex or strength save, your choice.
Funny enough, strength in this case. Strength save or check?
Save.
Save.
Yeah.
27.
Oh, okay, yeah. You
I want to.
step to the side as though you weren't even standing in a snare this whole time. Let's go ahead and get rid of that restrained icon. I feel like you can position yourself to kind of stand over the snare so you're not standing in it anymore. Tight space right there. You have your bonus action and your movement if you want to take it.
Indeed.
Okay, I am going to
Closer, 'cause
need
I
you to
wanna
make a dexterity save as you step into that square.
That's that's another 19 on the die for 22.
Okay, that saves against the snare. Now, does he need to make any sort of save versus your ensnare?
Let me see. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained. Creature restrained by, it just says when I cast the spell.
Just when you cast it, okay?
But the plants on the ground do create difficult terrain.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, I'm here. I don't intend to move, so
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
is fine.
Yep. And since it's restrained, you do it does grant advantage to attacks.
Yep.
Movement, action.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't need it, but it's good to know.
Hey, one of those could have been a natural.
Yeah, I don't have
Good
anything I
advantage.
can burn for the bonus
Exactly.
action because I have to maintain concentration. So,
Okay. Well, now that you know you have advantage, Xena, it's your turn.
Yeah!
You don't even have to go reckless.
Great ass dancing time. See what happens. Glorious rage. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Glorious damage. Not so good, not so glorious, just mediocre.
Oh.
That time. So it'd be 10, 12. 12 points piercing damage for the first hits.
It's
Axe
still
got a
pretty
little
good.
heavy. Your arm dipped a little. Lost that
Yep.
momentum.
Lost a little momentum, yeah. I need to get. I'm building it back up though. I'm pirouetting and going for another swipe. That would be 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
See, much better. It's always better that second time around. Got 11 on the dice that time, so that's
Nice.
16, 18 points piercing.
18 points piercing. Very nice. This thing's starting to look a little hurt.
Bonus action, flamey.
Okay, and that was 3, right?
3. Yeah,
there is a save attached to that.
What is there?
Is there?
If it's the ability I think it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can make this save twice then.
We'll just
it's
assume
a-
it failed the first time.
I mean, you could roll for it. It's fine. I forgot about it. It's such a low damage. I thought it was one of those like it just happens thing,
Yeah.
but
Sadly, no.
sadly no. So, it's Constitution save.
Constitution. Okay, well that was a fail on the first one.
And I think
Leave. 22
Lisa
will
has to
save.
make the save as well. I think
yeah.
Lisa has to make the save as well.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
within 10 feet of me.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh.
con save. You get one more chance dice.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm decent at these. 17. 17 make it.
Oh, a 17? Sorry. I think so. Let me see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
The worm failed on its first one,
Oh.
succeeded on its second one.
Okay. So don't minus any points. Just, we'll say this one missed.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Now I'm staying right where I am, and I'm just glaring, giving that mad dog eye at him again.
Okay. So the worm is again going to slam down into the ground. And this time it's going to be this space right here that lights up. And I need everybody to give me those wisdom saves.
If that dice is fired.
This dice is fired as well.
19.
6.
18.
7.
Okay, so Iza and Xena, who are both now charmed. And on your turn, you have to dash towards that space that's lit up.
You guys see that blue
I
light?
can't move.
That
pretty
blue
blue
light.
light. Pretty light is
might
back.
be a little bit difficult for Iza since she is restrained, but
Pretty blue light.
Blue light's pretty
Um,
impressive.
And it came back. It's the second time. It was awesome the first time. It's even more better the second time.
I'm pretty excited.
You
Are
should
you
check it
excited?
out.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm
because
excited.
it does have you restrained in its webbing, Iza, it does get to make an attack against you as well.
That's fine.
That is an 18 to hit.
You missed.
Miss, okay.
Thank God for a shield.
Thank God for it being restrained, otherwise that roll would have been at advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, Zara, you're up.
All right. Same thing as before. This time I'm just maintaining concentration, throwing out another what do you call it? Produce flame.
Okay.
Does what is the plus on this thing? Does a 22 hit?
It sure does.
Alrighty. 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. Nice.
And I'm just gonna maintain where I'm standing.
Alright. Iza, you try to dash towards the spot in front of you, but you're restrained. It's a little awkward.
A little bit.
Xerax, you're up. But you are no longer charmed, Iza, so that's good.
I
Like that.
don't have to suffer any of that. So, first attack. How did a dice land in the center of the dice tray and end up cocked?
You tell me.
Sounded.
The padding in the dice tray.
Apparently.
Time for a new dice train, sounds like.
There we go. Finally not cocked. 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
It's a D12 plus a D6 plus numbers. Okay.
Plus numbers.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage on the first one.
Very nice.
20 to hit for the second one.
That'll hit.
Oh, that's better. That's 20 damage.
Very nice. Okay. This thing is really starting to look rough now. Anything else on your turn?
No. Moving seems bad, so I'm staying put.
That's probably wise. All right, Xena, you got to try and dash to that blue square, but as soon as you move to there, because you're charmed, you automatically fail the saving throw to get trapped. So you are now restrained, but you are no longer charmed.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah. Blue light. Blue light. What?
And then the pretty blue light disappears.
Oh, it's gone. Where'd it
It
go?
is gone.
No.
I hope it comes back.
Oh, there's just a worm.
Oh yeah, worm.
Well, let's see if it comes back. Oh no, it doesn't come back.
Sucks. Good things happen when I find that blue light.
Yeah. So it's going to start off with a tendril attack, or coil attack, I guess is technically what it's called, against Xena.
Bring it.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That does hit. Yes.
Pretty good damage too. It's going to be 19 acid damage. And I forgot to do this on the other coil ones that hit. But you are pulled adjacent to the worm, which you're already adjacent to it. You are automatically grappled by it.
Yep.
And you are going to start taking some nasty damage at the start of your next turn.
I can't
On
have
your
acid
turn.
damage, so this sucks.
On your turn, you can use your action to try and escape from its grapple, though.
Yeah.
And now it's going to try and make that same kind of attack against Iza. Though I'm pretty sure that's a miss. It's a 10.
Nope.
And
That's
now it will try and bite Xerax.
Good.
Can I use my? Since I am restrained, I gotta ask if I can use my protection for my fighter class, my fighting style.
What's it do?
When a creature you can see attacks another target that is within 5 feet of you, you can use reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, as long as I'm wielding a shield.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
It's a good thing you used that because it did roll a nat 20 on the first one, but instead it rolled an 18. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay.
At least it's not brutal critical.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Sorry, I could do more than that.
So that will be
It's fine.
7 piercing and 8 acid damage.
So 15.
I believe so. I'll take your word for it.
How my math works. I'm down
8
with
and
it.
7? Yeah.
All right, Zara, you're up.
Oh, me. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's my name.
New character, who dis?
Yeah, new character.
Been there,
who this.
done that. It's like, what? Who?
I am going to go ahead and once again just throw fire at it.
Is that the new artwork?
Yeah, that's the new artwork.
It's so cute.
Nice.
I love it.
So I rolled an 18, so 25.
Oh yes, that hits.
6 points of fire damage.
6 points.
And I'm just gonna keep chilling out where I'm at.
Seems to be working. You have no idea how close you are to one of its snares. Every one of you have been like skirting its biggest snares throughout this whole fight.
Like this,
Right.
this is the point to where it's like it's hard. Like like I know what this thing is. I've used it against you guys a couple times in the Tuesday game. It's like I can't meta this thing.
Oh.
I have to play like I'm a dumb pup that doesn't know what that thing is.
No, it's real difficult sometimes. All right, Iza, you are restrained, but you are not charmed.
Okay. Well, breaking free didn't work out so well last time, and I haven't gotten a hit on this thing yet, so it kind of annoys me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out one of my daggers and try to throw it at it.
That's fair.
So, with my,
If all else fails, throw your weapons at it.
it has this purple stash attached to the back of it.
Look,
Ooh,
this
that is
now
pretty
a
good.
thing.
It is now a thing. 21.
That'll hit.
I'm assuming it's a straight roll because I'm restrained and it's restrained?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're both restrained, so it cancels each other out.
So, 4. That's pretty good. So 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to pull out my second purple sash tied. I can't say that word. Dagger for my second attack and throw it. Ooh, and that is a natural 20.
Very nice.
27, so 8. So 8 points of damage plus, and I roll the dice for the second half of it, right?
Yes.
8 plus 10 plus 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. This thing's real close, guys. Real close. And
Give me die. Nice work.
no movement. That will be the end of that. Xerax, you can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in me. Math. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
One of those. 14 damage on the first swing.
14 damage.
And that's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 18 damage on the second.
18 damage. Okay. You slice into this thing and it rears up almost to its full grotesque height as it bellows out into the desert and turns down to look at you like it's about to leap forward and take a bite. But it just screams instead, and all this spittle and slime flies all over you and your allies, except maybe Zara. She's too far away. And it just slumps down and stops moving. It is dead. And technically, you guys are still restrained in its webbing, but I'm not going to have you just keep rolling until you succeed. You can just walk out of it.
Well done.
I'm going to retrieve my daggers.
I will
Probably a
retrieve
good
my
idea.
javelin.
I'd like to retrieve my axes.
They're all covered in gross slime and spit and sticky
Lovely.
webbing.
I would also like. No, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna look at the group and be like, "Do you guys want to look and see if anyone else has gotten weapons trapped in this beast's hide in the past? Take a look over."
That sounds like fun.
I don't know if the best guys.
Let's not tempt fate here.
I'm gonna take a look. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out like 20 feet away and then puppy shake all of the ick off of.
Does it look edible?
I mean, everything looks edible to a Gnoll, right?
This
I
is
start chopping
cruel.
pieces that are not covered in acid.
Okay.
So you want
That's not very many pieces, so you can go ahead and give me a survival roll to find the non-acidic parts of its flesh. And Isa, if you're looking for weapons in its hide, I believe, you
Yeah.
can give me an investigation.
14.
14, okay. You don't spot any weapons that are embedded in its hide, but you can give me a perception check on top of it with that roll.
It's a little worse, but my perception's better, so that's a 16.
60, not quite high enough. You don't spot anything, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna follow suit to go get the slime off and try and clean my daggers off.
Xena, that's survival.
So I got a 4 technically, but it was a nat 1. So
Okay. You find a particularly juicy looking spot of this creature that doesn't seem to have any acid on it that you can see, and you carve that piece out quite nicely.
I found awesome meat, guys. Totally legit. This is gonna be delicious.
Works for me.
Maybe
Or cook it up.
Take a
Let's-
bite.
Oh.
I'm just so confident.
Oh, okay. Give me a Constitution save.
Do I have any healing spell slots?
Nat
I
20.
sure hope
I
so.
went from a natural 1
Oh,
to a natural
okay.
20.
So you're only going to take half damage then.
So 21 total.
That is going to be...
That's hilarious. Gold die, why do you toy with my emotions?
Because it can.
It would have been 22 acid damage, but it's cut in half, so you only take 11 acid damage as you literally ingest one of its acid sacs.
Oh.
I was wrong. Don't. The bad, very bad beat. Don't. I spend the next like 5 minutes coughing.
That's fair.
Can I search around to see if there's anything to recover from my hides that I was trying to dry?
Sure. I mean, you know where the hides are, so you go up to them, you give them a bit of a once-over. Give me a nature roll.
Nature. I'm not bad at that. My dice hate me, so 6.
6. Okay. At first glance, they appear fine to you.
Awesome. Put them back up. Put them drying again.
I go back to the camp and relight the campfire because I have a feeling that got snuffed out after the war made its appearance.
There's a large glob of spittle that landed on the campfire and put it out, but easy enough to relight.
Reduce flame.
Yep, produce flame, just wave hand. Wave
That
hand,
works.
get fire.
After Xena's done coughing and throwing up profusely, she's going to proceed to give herself a chinchilla-style dust bath. Just to
Good
try
call.
to get the slime and the slobber off, so just, rolling around in the dust.
Funny you say that
It's-
because I was going to roll. Just roll.
Yep.
It's a thing that gnolls do often enough. So yeah, you have a really relaxing dust bath.
I mean,
We might even be helping each other. Like, I'll kick dirt, up onto you. And
Yeah.
dirt-
Yeah. I'm picturing, when dogs lay upside down and they start trying to, get their tail where they're upside down.
Oh, yeah, they're like,
Feet kicking in the air.
yeah.
Perfect. I love it.
They get all
Right.
that sand in there.
So I believe that concludes second watch. I don't remember who was taking third watch.
I'll take third.
Okay. So what, assuming the rest of you are going back to bed, what skill are you going to rely on for your third watch?
I don't remember what was used.
Neither do I, so let's just say the DCs are reset.
Well, I know this one wasn't used, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Can I use my athletics to run laps around the camp to try and keep an eye on everything?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because it's watchful, right?
Kind of relying on your athletics to take you from point to point around the camp, so you kind of have eyes on as many
Everything.
angles as possible.
Yeah, and that's not a bad roll, so that's a 21.
21, okay. Now give me that percentile.
Oh, which one of you are not going to fail me? We're going to try these ones. Not drop it! 52?
52, right down the middle. This third watch, after the ruckus and giant mess that second watch caused, third watch is nice and relaxing, or at least as relaxing as it can be, sprinting from point to point around the camp. There doesn't seem to be anything in the area, no wild creatures, no hostile enemies. It's just nice and calm. And as your watch comes to a close, who are you waking up for final watch?
I don't remember who volunteered.
I don't remember.
So I'll wake up Xena, because I don't think she took a watch on the first bed, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Totally.
It's gonna be like this. Wake up!
Eh,
I need to sleep.
okay. Yeah, there. I got here. It's warm. You can take my spot. There you go.
Oh yeah. Just
And
passes
I'll
out.
get up and I'll take note of the little like track that's like
Worn into the
inevitably
sand.
around.
Yep.
You're like, oh, there. And let's see.
Meanwhile, I'm getting sand in your sleeping bag.
Can I? I want to try something strange too. Can I go to different points in the camp and do menacing and intimidating looks and positions and like swings of my axe and like fighting poses and use it intimidation to make sure nothing wants to come near the camp that might be looking?
I will say yes, you can do that.
Okay.
I won't tell you how that's going to affect the DC.
Okay.
But I will say yes, you can do that because it seems like something that the Gnolls would do in order to kind of mark their territory and protect their camp at night.
Oh yeah.
Next thing you know,
Stand around looking menacing to
And like she has
deter
this like low
anything that's-
growl, you know,
Yeah.
that comes out at each point,
Yeah.
sneering, snarling her teeth, just like sharpening her axe really aggressively, like stomping around. Yeah, all that.
All
Next
right,
thing you know,
give me
we're
that intimidation roll.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's hilariously bad. It's a 7.
7.
Because for some reason, intimidation is a charisma skill.
Yep.
yeah.
So
Aggressively pirouetting at nature didn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess some of my moves ended up, I got a little distracted and started just dancing.
I mean that's fair. When you're as fabulous as Xena is, that's fair.
And hey, you know which points to go to because I ran you a track.
And then a D10, right?
D100.
Or D100, yeah. Let me get my,
Oh,
need
just-
another thingy.
Open up my list of creatures here.
There we go.
Roll high. No, don't do it. No, no.
That'd
What
be
do
a 27.
Nature does
27.
not appreciate you intimidating them.
Okay. I was not prepared for this. Let's go ahead and take our first break.
Yay!
That's not inspiring.
Yeah, you know you
No.
you done fucked up when the DM calls for a break to set up the encounter.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take our first break.
I got really distracted.
This is what we get for having good rolls last game.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine.
Uh-huh.
So bear with us while we figure out what's coming up. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right. All right, we're back.
Constantly put AC on you.
Yeah, I don't have a high AC. I think Ophelia has 14 AC. It's bad.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, we're back. Hi.
So, our dancer there
This is
is
fine.
intimidating nature.
Everything's
on her
fine.
watch.
See?
You never shit talk nature.
Oh god. Angry druid spirits.
And I would like you, Xena, to give me a perception check.
I'm real great at these guys. Nothing gets past these eyes.
Sounds like you're about as good as Ophelia is about them.
Yeah. I actually rolled really well. I got an 18. I got no
18?
modifier, but I got an 18 on the die.
Okay.
Say your entire character like channels her inner Drax at all times.
She does.
So
Just-
you are dancing around the camp in a very intimidating way. So
she
taking your watch. And before you know it, the sun is beginning to rise on the horizon. Everybody begins to wake up from their rest. You all get the effects of a long rest. And it is now the morning of the following day.
I don't like the tone that you're using.
That tone says, and suddenly.
Oh, the end suddenly has already happened.
The
Glorious
sun
day,
is
everybody.
literally a fireball.
Everything's fine out here. Nothing amiss. Good morning.
Begin to wake up and rise from your slumber. Are you gonna have breakfast or anything before you set out for the day, or?
I mean, why not? Nothing's going on, so let's sit down and eat some breakfast.
Yes, eating glorious breakfast. Delicious. Not the worm.
I want to check on my hides. See if they're dry yet.
Okay, yeah, you can check on your hides. You don't even have to roll for this. You didn't notice it the night before when you checked on them, but there was some like stray acid still on them, and when you go to look at them in the morning, there's just holes everywhere.
An acid, so it's not like a patchable hole.
Yeah.
So it's not a tear, it's a hole.
It's a hole. Several of them.
On all of them?
All of them.
God damn son of a bitch. Acid monster! I must throw him in the fire.
Oh, okay. It smells like burning hair, and it's really gross.
This
No.
sounds like a very Gnoll thing to do.
It kind of does, yeah.
Angrily start looking to see if I can find more rabbits.
I mean, if you want to do a bit of hunting to try and find some meat for breakfast, you can maybe find some rabbits big enough to make skins and stuff out of.
I'll do that.
Okay,
I
give me
will
that.
help.
You'll help.
Will help.
Okay, give me that survival at advantage.
Thank God you did that. 21.
21. Okay, you find 3 decent-sized rabbits. They're not huge, but you can probably get enough meat for breakfast for all of you, and if you're careful about the way you skin them, you can maybe get enough skin for some water skins.
Alright, I want to go ahead and attempt to skin them then.
Okay, we'll just carry over that roll because it was above 20, and you successfully skin them. You've got the meat there as well. Are you guys just eating the meat raw, or are you going to cook it up?
We probably should cook it.
I
For
can cook
Gnolls, it's optional, but yes.
Also, it's optional.
Yes.
put it on a spit. There we go.
I'll let her cook it.
Make some kebabs, you know.
Okay, yeah, you reach into your bag to pull out your mess kit, and your mess kit's not there.
Hold on! Who's got my mess kit? Who took it?
What are you talking about?
It's gone. My mess kit is gone. Now I will not. I will try really hard not to smash in your face. If you just come forward now and relinquish the mess kit, I will try very hard not to smash it in.
Xena, why would any of us steal your mess kit?
Sure it didn't
I'm
fall
going
out.
to start looking around to see if it's happens to be like just ditched in the sand somewhere.
Okay, you can give me an investigation check.
13.
13. You spend a good couple minutes looking around. You see no signs of the mess kit anywhere.
I'm going to turn around and count to 3. And if the mess kit has not appeared by the count of 3, we'll be quite cross. Turn around. 1, 2,
5.
3.
Right. Sorry.
No mess kit there.
Well, that usually works.
Maybe you put it in one of our bags by mistake. I'm gonna open my bag and look to see if I see her mess kit.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Great. 13. Oh wait,
13?
perception?
Perception, yes.
16.
16, okay. You don't find her mess kit, but as you're pulling things out of your bag and looking through your stuff, you realize that your shield is gone too.
Where is my shield? Has anyone seen my shield?
I go through.
We have a thief among us.
Yeah,
I
I
need
go
my shield.
through my go through the small stuff in my inventory, see if anything's missing.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same.
You can give me. Yeah, let's go with that. Zara, you can give me an investigation. And Xerax, you can give me a perception.
I got a 12.
12, okay.
19.
18, okay, so neither of you find the missing stuff. Xerax, you notice that your climber's kit is missing. And Zara, you notice, this might be particularly worrisome, the bird box is missing.
I'm not good.
Oh, this is not good.
Matriarch is going to have your hide.
Good. Guys. So we're all missing stuff, and it sounds like very important stuff has gone missing.
Yep.
Is it just
Yeah,
my mess
Zoro.
kit that's missing?
Can
Just
I?
those things. It's the mess kit, Isa's shield, the bird box, and the climber's kit.
Can I sniff around camp to see if I can smell anyone else who has been here?
You sure can. Using your nose, so that would be an advantage roll on investigation or perception, your choice.
Oh, natural 20 for 21. Oh, perception 24.
Okay, so you're sniffing around. You don't pick up any scents whatsoever, but as you're going around the camp, you do notice little footprints in the sand that look like the footprints of several large insects, maybe. Looks like spider leg prints almost.
It's footprints. I'm gonna start following the footprints.
You follow the footprints out for about 20 feet, and then they disappear into the sand.
I'm following her, and I start digging.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at dig.
Okay. You
Gnarly.
spend good 5-10 minutes digging, however long you want. You make a really big hole, but you don't find anything.
I'll probably spend an hour digging. She wants her shield back.
Zara's gonna spend a thing of wild shape and turn him back into the giant spider
Okay.
to see if she can get any sort of ping off of that. Since there were like multiple little spider imprints.
Let me take a look at this spider. Where is it?
It's the giant wolf spider.
Giant wolf spider. Look that up in the compendium. There it is. Giant wolf spider. You can give me an investigation with advantage.
Alrighty. Investigation goes off of my stats or its stats?
I believe it goes off of your stats.
Okay.
Yours.
All right.
Pretty much, A good rule of thumb is like physical stats is the beast, your shape you're in, mental stats are yours.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be an 8.
An 8.
My investigation
Okay.
my investigation sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you discover what has already been discovered. The footprints travel through the sand, and you can see the drag marks of more than just the footprints. Like they were pulling something, probably your guys' items, at least the heavier ones, and then they just disappear into the sand.
I'd like to try sniffing to try to pick up their trail. Can I attempt it?
Yeah,
Or have we exhausted all the avenues at this point?
Everybody can give me nature rolls.
Super great, guys. Awesome
18?
nature. 10.
16.
Okay. Isa, you are the one that hit the number exactly.
Ooh.
So you sit there thinking for a moment on everything that you guys have discovered up to this point. Footprints into the sand, suddenly disappearing, no scent whatsoever, and an actual spider not picking up on any sort of spider hints. Perhaps these things weren't creatures, but rather constructs.
Of a bitch. Were actual things. They were like that statue.
Oh, I hate
Why
that.
we can't
That
spell them.
statue is the worst.
It is, and now it has our stuff. How do we track something that doesn't have a scent?
I don't know. I don't think it's possible, but if we come across anything that looks like that statue or looks like it's not alive, it's dead.
Touch every piece of stone.
I will say it now and I will say it loud. If it does not have a heartbeat, I will tear it apart upon sight. No chance.
I believe the Knolls just had like a several generation war about that.
Yes, yes, we did.
Yeah.
Something gear forged.
Yep.
Well, it's coming back.
There's a renewed hatred.
I vow it will be so.
So I'm gonna go back to camp. I'm gonna go into my bag and pull out. I have brewery supplies. And I'm gonna offer them to. Oh God, why am I blanking on names? I knew it, Xena. Like, can any of these help your cooking? I know it's not for food typically, but
Probably not, sadly. But thank you anyway.
pack it up.
Gonna break wild shape after not finding anything, and then spend some time to ritual cast Goodberry, hand out the little mushrooms to everyone.
Okay.
Ate that and the raw meat of the bunny.
Very upset.
Bitterly.
eating meat. I'm trying to arrange my skin so they'll dry during the day while we're traveling.
Yeah, and you can use the same sticks and stuff that you used on the other ones to kind of spread them out and let them dry a bit.
Wandering through the desert trying to find these thieves is not going to turn up anything. Our best bet.
If we come across them,
Our best bet is to continue to travel. Maybe the one success made them overconfident, and
If I find
they'll
them,
attempt the same thing in the next night or the following.
I like how you think. It's a good plan.
if I find them, I'm getting my shield back.
Isa,
The shield is the least of our concerns.
here. Have my shield. I don't need it as much. I offer her my shield.
This will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Removed from my inventory.
Okay, so you guys have your breakfast. Go over all your stuff. Make sure nothing else is missing. You guys gonna set out then towards your original destination, or do you have a different plan now?
Zara
I say
suggested just continuing on business as usual.
Agreed. There's no way we can track these things.
Yes, lead the way.
Okay, so whoever's leading, go ahead and give me a skill and a percentile.
You all still want Zara to lead?
I'm fine with that.
All right. Survival then.
Okay.
That will be a 24.
24, that's a really good roll.
And then counter 28.
28, okay.
Not
You
great.
don't travel as quickly as you would like, but because of your knack for survival, you're able to avoid most dangers in this area of the desert. I almost said dessert.
That sounds lovely.
Just as a note, Ranger.
Yes, I am keeping Ranger stuff
Okay.
in mind. The worm that you slew the previous night seems to now be beginning to attract scavengers and other creatures, but they're far more interested in the worm meat than they are in chasing you guys down. So you left the area kind of just in time. It's slow going, but you managed to stay at a regular pace, partly thanks to your ranger. And I would say at the end of that first 2-hour block of travel, you can see on the horizon your destination just sticking up over a dune. And you see the walls of the massive Colosseum right in the heart of the desert. You figure you can get to it by the end of the day, or if you start going at a fast pace, you might still have a couple hours of light by the time you reach it.
What does a fast pace do to us? Do we take a point of exhaustion or?
A fast pace will affect the DC of the travel rolls. Typically, it gives you like a -5 to perception checks or something, but you're not doing strictly perception, so I'm having it affect the travel roll instead.
I think we're a lot less stealthy. Like we're particularly noisy as we do it.
Yeah. Are you going to continue forward at a regular pace or opt for a fast pace now that your destination is within sight?
I see
I
no
would-
point. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I vote for just maintaining pace.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
Agreed.
Get there,
You would want to do
camp, then
fast,
go in.
There's
but
no
if you guys
point
want
to
to do regular, we'll
sprinting.
do regular.
Yeah, there's no point to
No.
sprinting just because we can see the destination.
She got excited.
And then we'll get there and we'll be tired. Totally not worth it.
And then there's a dragon, and then, well, now we're
Or-
just tired food.
Xena
Or, you
holds
know,
herself back even though she
Titans.
wants to sprint forward, but doesn't want to leave her allies.
Resisting the zoomies.
Yes, resist zoomies. Tails like,
She's just running circles around us.
yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
come on, guys,
And-
I can see, guys.
My 40-foot, yeah.
Raven does bring up a good point, noteworthy point. Now that your destination is in sight, that you can see the Colosseum, the stories of the battle against the Titans that your matriarch and her companions had kind of all come flooding back to you guys. These grandiose stories about your matriarch single-handedly taking down a whole band of Titans. Whether that's true or not is a different story, but every time the story is told, it becomes more and more elaborate.
Guys,
And perhaps that fuels the excitement just a little bit.
a
But
lot. Guys, you think we'll fight Titans? You think we're gonna fight a Titan? You think I could do it? I bet I could do it. I could do it by myself. But together, I'm sure we can take out like 50 of them. Let's do it. It'll be so glorious!
Unless one of them turns you into a belt.
She'd make a pretty sash.
We're probably not big enough for belts. We'll probably be turned into slings. If we're
Guys, are you
lucky.
excited? Excited.
So, with Xena doing the zoomies around the group, you proceed forward. Zara, are you going to continue leading the group?
Unless anybody
Or-
else wants to do it, yeah, I'll roll.
Fine.
All right. I'll do nature this time.
Okay.
That's better. So what is it? 18 plus 4, so 22.
22. These rolls.
And here comes the 1.
It's okay, if you keep rolling above 20, you can get away with rolling a bit low on the percentiles.
98.
Yeah. Okay, that's not low. That's not low at all.
I rolled my divinity dice.
Actually, gonna have to consult my chart here.
Good.
Okay. Somebody roll me a d6.
5.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Could
So,
be good, could be bad.
with that expert nature roll and really high percentile roll, combine with your ranger's efforts, even though you said you were going to travel at a regular pace, you find yourselves traveling at a very quick pace. And at the speed you're going, you'll be there at your destination probably within another 2 hours. You'll have
Yes,
plenty of
probably.
daylight left by the time you get there.
The zoomies gave us a speed boost.
The
That's
zoomies
good.
gave you a speed boost. So
Feel the excitement.
I need just one more travel roll from you. And the DCs for this are pretty low because it was a 98.
Okay. Let's do survival.
Okay.
That is going to be a 12.
12.
And then a 80.
12 and an 80. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do it. Your travel is unimpeded. The desert is smooth. The predators are non-existent. You stroll right up to the Colosseum walls. And as you're approaching it, you can see that this Colosseum stands well over 100 feet in height. Its oval circumference is decorated with ancient stonework, and great stone pillars line its walls both inside and out. Its overall structure is surprisingly intact, given its assumed age, but much of the intricate detail that adorned the stone has been lost to the desert's unrelenting barrage of sand. You can see, even from the outside, that several areas of the Colosseum are mid-repair. Makeshift scaffolding and tidied piles of rubble are seen in spots of the highest disrepair. And you all know that Matriarch Zael intends to restore this place to working order. And in one of her declarations to the Gnoll people, she once spoke of holding grand tournaments here for all the nations to compete in. But the repairs were halted when Dagger Tree's move to the Mirage Desert began, as Zael deemed that to be a more pressing task. A large entryway leads through the side of the Colosseum, directly into what you assume would be the arena, the central arena of it. And there is evidence of large metal gates that once stood at either end of this entry tunnel, but they've long since been torn down. And that's where you find yourselves now, at the edge of the wall, standing in the opening of that entryway tunnel.
Around what time is it by the time we get here?
With that zoomy pace that you guys took, it's probably about 5 o'clock. So you've got, say, 2-ish hours of daylight left.
Would say we do a quick little peek inside.
Yes.
Maybe set up camp inside the arena grounds.
Yes.
The walls should give us at least some protection.
Yes. Do you think maybe something wants to fight us in there? Maybe something's waiting, they're, like waiting for a challenger. I mean, I know it's not complete yet, but you know, something grand like this might attract something.
Maybe.
Think?
I mean, it is an arena. Giants did fight here. Who knows? Maybe Race Vulgar himself is here for looking for a rematch.
Xena runs.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like,
Is everyone following?
yeah. He's gonna
Yep.
follow.
Okay, so as you're all walking or zooming through the tunnel, you can see marks in the walls that were no doubt once part of a beautiful mural carved into the stonework. What remains of it, sadly, is little more than indiscernible scars in the stonework. As you move directly into the main arena, you begin to truly understand the scale of this place. Though much of the arena floor is currently unusable, you estimate that once repaired, the arena itself would easily stretch 250 feet across, and the Colosseum as a whole would be double that, being able to seat tens of thousands of spectators. None of this even begins to account for the underground structure that is said to be connected to this place. Evidence of this you can see in the arena floor itself, as there are various hatches placed throughout the area. I would like everyone at this point to give me a perception check.
That's accurate. Xena's not paying any attention.
12.
I got a 4.
3.
You said perception?
Xena's right now
I'm
running
through it.
around, like being grandiose about like doing announcer voices for herself and then doing poses like in the middle of the Coliseum, like totally not paying. She's imagining like poor crowds all around her, like she's in Fantasyland right now. What's
15.
that for?
Perfect. 15, okay. And what did you roll, Raven?
23.
23, okay. So as everyone is looking around, kind of taking in this structure, Xerix, you notice on the opposite end of the arena, there's a similar tunnel to the one that you guys came through, but it has large wooden doors across the opening. And you see something, a creature, kind of sitting down in that entryway with its back up against the side of the tunnel. They don't seem to have noticed you, and you're too far away to really see what it is, but there's definitely something there.
I would like to perform stealth zoomies to get over there.
Okay. Give me that stealth zoomie roll.
Not going to be great, but let's try it. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. 8.
8. Okay. Your stealth zoomies are somehow effective.
That's impressive.
How close to this thing are you getting? You can see that it does appear to be a medium creature of some sort.
Okay, close enough to tell what it is. Yeah. If there's anything I can use as cover while doing so, I will, but close enough to actually see what it is.
There's a lot of rubble still in the arena, but most of it is like smallish bricks and stones and stuff. So nothing you could really hide behind, but you feel like you're being
Is there
fairly
still an
quiet.
impact crater?
That has been filled in a little bit by a lot of the stray rubble. You can see where the crater is, but there isn't a big dip in the ground anymore. But you feel like you're being fairly quiet, and you get, say, within 60 feet of this thing,
Okay.
and you notice that it is a gnoll. There is a gnoll sitting in the entryway, sleeping.
I'm assuming. Is there anything to indicate it might be a dagger tree gnoll?
You can get a little closer and give me another perception check.
I will indeed do so then.
And also another stealth roll.
Oh, curiosity is going to kill me.
Oh, yeah, curiosity killed the cat.
Okay, so 11 on the stealth. And a 16 on the perception.
Okay. You again feel like you're being as quiet as possible, and this gnoll doesn't seem to stir at all as you get closer. And you can see that they seem to be wearing some strange garb. It looks like what they're wearing is more or less a silk curtain taken from some mansion somewhere that they've wrapped around themselves and turned into an outfit.
Just rolling in her sleep.
I will hurry back to everyone else.
Okay.
There's a gnoll wrapped in a curtain.
Are they
A
injured?
what?
Is anyone stopping me? Because Xena's literally just kind of grandstanding.
No.
I think we're
she's
letting.
not part of this conversation then.
Yeah, I think we're just letting Xena, live out her arena fantasies at the moment.
Yeah. He's been loud about this whole thing. We're just gonna let her give us a piece of quiet.
What's a curtain?
They
Big-
block light and sand from coming through windows.
I like curtains. I must get some.
Where is this gnoll?
I point to the doorway across the way.
From where you guys are, it's probably about 150 feet away.
Curious, Zara's gonna walk over there to get more of a sight on what these curtains look like.
I'm gonna walk over to see if I can tell if it's injured.
Are you guys just strolling up, or
Yeah,
are you stealthing over?
Yeah.
No, just
No.
strolling up.
Just roll up.
Okay.
The Gnoll, there's no
Key
need
of
for
a brick.
I'm pretend fighting a monster in the background.
These perception checks that I've been rolling, the very first one was a 6, the second one was a 5, this one was a 1. So,
Oh, I'm not being quiet either.
Even with the
This-
clanky clank armor.
yeah. This gnoll is unmoving, not like dead unmoving, just like deep sleep unmoving as you guys approach. And you can see a medium-sized male gnoll with dark brown fur wrapped in this like lavish silk red and gold curtain.
Do I smell any blood?
Give me a perception at advantage.
18?
You do not smell any blood. None that's fresh, anyway. I mean, there are blood stains all over the arena floor, but
Yeah.
it's all old.
I guess I'm more. Does he look injured?
He looks like he's sleeping.
I'm more move closer, see if I can't wake him up.
Isa.
Okay.
Isa.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna pick up like a small rock from the ground.
Why would you throw a rock at him?
That's way if he lashes out, he does not hit me.
It'll be fine. I got the shield. I'm gonna go
Okay.
poke him. See if I can't wake him up.
Who's faster, Isa or a rock?
Good question.
Yeah, you
How's
know
his
what?
aim?
Just gonna throw a just like, not really like hurl the rock at him, but just like kind of like arc it to like even if it just like lands next to him, so it like clicks on the stone.
Okay. You can give me a dex roll.
That's a 7.
7. Okay. You throw the rock, and it hits Iza in the back when she's about halfway to him.
I'll probably give a little snarl at him. I'm like, God damn it.
Get out of my way.
And I'm gonna keep moving toward him, see if I can't wake him up. I'm not being
Okay.
particularly quiet.
Okay, this guy's not allowed to roll perception anymore. You get up to him. You can hear a little bit of snoring. He's clearly just sleeping. Doesn't appear to be injured or anything in any way. Are you gonna try and wake him up?
Yeah. Gently. I don't want to startle him too much.
How are you trying to wake him up? I feel like this is a good time to remind everybody what happened when Yith tried to wake up Zael at one time,
Yeah.
and she threw him literally across the room.
I got a shield, it's fine.
You know, stuff happens.
Just, reach out, gentle touch. And hey, are you okay?
He kind of shifts a little bit where he is and kind of like turns over and tries to put his back to you, and you hear a bit of grumbling and moaning. Somebody that's very clearly in a deep sleep that doesn't want to wake up yet, and he doesn't get up.
Alright, I gotta roll something to see if her curiosity score went out. Oh yeah, it does. I'm waking him up. I'm gonna push him a little harder. Not like
Okay.
violently, but it's not gonna be as gentle as I was.
You give him a bit of a good shove, and you hear him call out a bit muffled as he's wrapped that curtain around himself, and not now, and kind of looks over his shoulder and sees you and gets startled and like tries to scurry backwards, but he's already up against the wall, so kind of smacks his head against it a little bit. Oh,
I'll take a step back, give him a space.
who are you?
I'm Isa. Who are you?
I don't think that's any of your business. What are you doing here?
Exploring?
Exploring.
Our matriarch sent us to explore.
Who's your matriarch?
Who's your matriarch?
I asked you first.
I asked you second.
So you answer first, I answer second.
We follow Matriarch Zael.
You say we. There's more of you?
She's gonna look over her shoulder. A few of us.
What is that one in the back doing? Dancing around.
Some things are better off not knowing.
Next question.
And you never answered my question. Who's your matriarch?
Yes, I'm not going to answer that question. He kind of
Why?
starts hoisting himself up off the ground and dusts off his curtain. Because she is the same as your matriarch.
Why are you wearing a curtain?
This isn't a curtain. My clothing.
It looks like a curtain.
It was a curtain, but it is no longer a curtain.
I like this guy.
I heard the matriarch has a friend who likes silk. Is this her silks?
You know, that would make sense. Let's hope not. All right, come with me then. And he just walks right past you and starts walking towards Xena.
I'm curious. I'm more follow him.
And as he walks past Zara, he just kind of waves, come on, and does the same to Xerix.
Do I notice him now?
You probably notice an extra person with your group headed to your direction.
Oh! Hello! Are you a challenger?
A what?
Do you want to try out the ring?
Try out the... What are you talking about?
Calm down there, Grand Champion.
Exactly.
We just met him. He was sleeping.
Sleeping? In such a glorious location, how can you sleep?
We're gonna be sleeping eventually here.
Yes. Well, I assume you'll be staying here for a little bit at least.
I don't know, I'm too excited.
Yes, I can tell.
Who are you?
I am Kana. You were all sent here by the Matriarch, yes?
Yes. I
Wonderful.
am Ina.
I've been waiting for you.
Are you a prophet?
But how did you know we were coming? We didn't even know we were coming here.
No, the Matriarch told me.
When?
Probably right after you left.
Is the
How?
matriarch a prophet? I know she's amazing, but
I feel like that's a trick question, because if I say no, then I'm questioning her abilities, but I don't actually know, so I don't want to say yes.
How did she contact you?
She's so
Well, she had one of the shamans send me a message. Is this really all new to you?
She
Not.
mentioned nothing about meeting anyone here. Honestly, she took us out of Yith's cast and said, have at it.
Yeah.
No direction was given to us. We were just supposed
She
to
didn't point
wander
in
the
any
desert.
direction.
I suppose that makes sense. She didn't really tell me what to do with you lot. So I figured you were here on some sort of trial or quest. Am I incorrect?
Well, we
Maybe?
have bought a large worm and a large statue and some bugs. And by the way, have you seen any things that don't smell? Things that aren't alive? And that may or may not be carrying a mess kit and a shield and a number of other items.
I was with you right up until the mess kit. That part doesn't make any sense to me.
Very important.
I have not seen a walking mess kit, no.
Very well.
You will be the first to know if I do see one.
Do that.
No.
Yes.
Right.
So, Kana, is it?
Yes, that is correct. I am here with Kara. I don't know where she is, though.
So you say the matriarch said to wait for us here.
Yes, that is right. We were stationed at the keep to the north of here. The matriarch sent us there with a band of gnolls quite some time ago. And, well, we were quite comfortable making ourselves at home. That's where I got this lovely outfit from the walls. It was just hanging there, would you believe it?
Oh my god, yes!
And then
Beautiful.
we got word from the matriarch that she was sending some pups out into the desert and told us to meet you all here at the Colosseum.
But you don't know why.
Not entirely. She wasn't specific with the details, as it sounds like that's the way she was with you as well. So
Can I roll
believe
an insight check with this?
absolutely you can.
Zara doesn't trust anybody anyway, so...
Yeah, this is all
Guy-
sounding a little sus.
Yeah, this guy's sounding a
fully
bit
believes.
sus.
I mean, I think I believe him a little bit too, because it's like,
Zena
yeah,
thinks he's a
All right.
legitimate.
That
Matriarch's
person.
weird.
That is a natural 20 for 24.
He is genuinely a little confused and lost. Like he obviously was expecting you. You can see that on his face. But he's just kind of making it up as he goes along. He wasn't told what he should be doing with all of you, and he's BSing his way through it.
I see that you are in the same position we are. The matriarch pretty much sent you a message that said, do the thing, and here you are.
More or less, yes. It is not my place to question her judgment, but my current place does not understand her judgment either. So I recall going on a bit of a quest out into the desert when I was about your age. It was kind of a trial of sorts, so I figured perhaps I could put you lot through the same thing.
Yes, a test of valor, of strength, of courage. What kind of test?
Well, let's go with strength for now.
Perfect.
Yes. Are you all prepared for a fight immediately, or would you like some rest?
Tail wagging. Starts panting. Xena starts panting. She goes full Gnoll.
We
I'm
haven't
fine.
we haven't really had too much struggle today. I'm sure we can. I just like looks over at Xena. I mean, even if we said no, this one would just volunteer us anyway, so why not?
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we are in a coliseum, an arena of sorts, and you know what they do in arenas. I'm sure you've all heard the stories. Well, they fight. Many great fights have taken place here, and so yours will be the next great fight. Yes? Wonderful. So the way this is going to work, I think, is, well, we can do it one of two ways. We can have a bit of a one-on-one between each of you against each other. Or you can split off, so there are two of you against the other two of you. Now, don't worry about dealing out too much damage to each other. As I said, I am here with Kara. She is somewhere. She will stop all of you from dying should it come to that, if she notices. So, how would you prefer to do it? 1-on-1 or 2-on-2?
I prefer 2-on-2.
I'm fine with either arrangement.
You would be.
The latter sounds better, but why?
Well, because I'm going to be honest, I was not given any instruction. So I'm just kind of putting you through the same things that I went through when I was your age. You know, we fought each other and the strongest came out on top, and really that's all there was to it. You've made it this far. You've already proved yourselves in the desert, I think. So now it is time to prove yourselves in a battle against those of equal strength.
What are the rules? What weapons shall we use?
You use whatever you already have at your disposal.
Very well.
How do we choose teams?
That is up to you. You may choose who you wish to be paired up with if you're doing the 2 versus 2. I don't know any of you, so I cannot make adequate judgment as to who should be with who.
Who wants it? Come on. Which one of you wants to be on my team? You know you all want it. First come, first serve.
Now, it seems one of you is very, very excited for this, and the rest of you are looking at me like I have just asked you to do a mundane chore. So perhaps we can get you a little more excited for this. You see, I have a lot of fancy things that I have found just laying around at the keep that I have brought with me that I can offer up as gifts to the winners. And he pulls out a bag and opens it up, and there are a number of really nice looking items inside. Very clean items, so possibly magical. Can't really tell at first glance, though.
You're giving Zora a heart attack, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Zora's losing her mind.
I
And the
love
grand
it.
prize
Is the grand prize a bed with silk?
It's beautiful.
Yes!
Yeah. The grand prize is like more of the silk, just
It's the
shredded
bed she
into,
worked so
like,
hard for.
yeah.
Are we recognized as a captain in the Dagger Tree Navy?
Yes.
We might as well do this if this is to be our task.
Anyone have one of those phones that they played the stupid gambling games with?
What?
Call them, what do they call them?
Oh,
Dice?
nice.
Dice?
See who ends up with who.
Yeah.
That's fair. Otherwise, you all would be scrabbling to be on my team, and that would just be embarrassing. And
I do not mind on whoever's team I'm on. Though like looks around. Since you'll be watching, can you hold on to this for me? And she's gonna take off the robe. She's gonna like sort of hold it up and like hand it to him. And like when you do, you can see that her she's a bit gaunt, like she's a bit thin for a Gnoll, and her arms are a bit elongated and whatnot, just kind of like giving her a very unnatural look.
Yes, I can hold on to this. I will be just standing over there on the sidelines watching. Please do not throw any projectiles or anything my way. I
No
would appreciate
promises.
it. Oh, please do make it a promise. I do not want to have to get involved in this. I am
Sure.
very tired.
Try my best.
Do my best.
So, how are you going to determine who is paired up with who?
Parchment boulder shears.
Xena's way too confident. She's just expecting people to come to her, so she just is leaning back, like.
Well, Xena, since you seem to be the most versed in combat, why don't you make a choice on who you wish to be your partner?
Me? Choose?
Why not? You are already the self-proclaimed grand champion of this arena.
I feel like that's unfair.
But as the best of us, you can make the best choice, right?
You would know what the best challenge for you.
Best challenge. Who would be? This is too much thinking. My head hurts.
Just pick someone.
Fine. Instinctually, I would want you.
Who?
Zara, you.
Okay.
You complement my skills.
Alright.
The opposite of me. Naturally,
I
round
would
up.
assume that we would want no magic to be involved in this, as
Oh no, you may use whatever you have at your disposal. Like I said, do not worry about getting the final blow per se on each other. I came here with Kara. She is quite an accomplished healer, and she will prevent any death if she ever shows up wherever she is.
That would be more confident if we knew she was here.
Oh, I'm sure she's around.
But yeah.
Huh?
You guys are having me choose.
It was her watch while I was sleeping, so I'm sure she's watching from somewhere.
Xena waves. I think I got her.
You feel like that if someone was watching, they would have seen the wave.
Xerx, are you ready for this?
Of course.
Alright.
Well,
Your
if-
lack of knowledge for your companion is, however, does not inspire confidence.
She's never let me down before, so... Well, there was that one time, but... don't worry about it.
as we begin to set up post-combat, Zara's going to activate symbiotic entity,
Okay.
causing once again those different like fungal patterns on her flesh to kind of boil up over the fur.
Gotcha. So, I believe I have moved everybody over to the map. I don't actually have a token for Kana, so I'm using Zael. If there's anything that anyone wants to do to prepare for this before initiative triggers, you may do so.
Xena's gonna go over to Zara. Now, let's talk strategy. What approach do you think would be best against these two?
The same strategy we normally use. You run in and hit them, and I shoot things from afar.
Good call. Let's do that.
I will.
Strategy session done.
I mean, that
I'm
seems
more-
like Gnoll's strategy right there.
And yeah.
We're just gonna hit them really hard.
I can do this. This is a smart plan.
I'm more go and set up my hides to dry next to Kana.
Okay.
Hopefully they won't get hit. The
Little
eaten.
merch stand.
Yeah, or eaten. Don't touch those.
Well, they smell quite nice. What are they?
They're going to be water skins.
I will try not to touch them.
If you touch them, I might accidentally throw something at you.
Understood.
So, Xena, stick close, as they may target me first.
Good plan.
Take out the weaker of the two, so that you can focus your efforts on the stronger.
Which one's the weaker again?
That would be me.
Oh, out of us. I see. Sorry. Right.
Okay. So, the way that this is going to work is it will just be like a standard fight. You guys are on teams of 2. The first team to have both participants incapacitated will be the team that loses, and the other team gets to have first dibs at the reward items.
First dibs in Ash's stuff.
Yes. There may or may not be a bunch of nicely folded silks at the bottom of that bag.
There will be blood.
We love you, Zoro.
So,
and all of your stuff.
why don't we have everybody roll initiative?
Do we want to take a quick break before we kick this off?
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break before the 2v2 PvP battle between a bunch of classes that are not built for PvP. So we'll see what happens. This is really just a contest for who gets first dibs, let's be honest. And we'll be back in just a few minutes and see you all then.
All right. Alrighty, we are back.
Not great.
Are you ready to rumble?
Oh, Jesus. That's a wonderful initiative right there.
I didn't do too good on mine either.
That reminds me.
I forgot to roll. Ooh. Guess we're not going first, buddy. I rolled super bad.
I'll accept this roll. It's the best initiative I've ever seen.
Ooh, team with low initiative.
Yep.
Nailing it.
Oh.
just
This
getting a
works for
little,
me.
just getting a little overconfident, giving them the first swing.
Yeah.
Yep. So, if you get reduced to 0 HP, you go down, but you are not unconscious. Something will interject to prevent you from going unconscious, but you are incapacitated and can be picked back up with a heal of any kind. So, when you go down, you aren't necessarily out. And you don't necessarily have to worry about death. So right as everybody gets ready to go at it, start attacking each other, kind of bolts up to his feet and runs out in the middle. Hold on, wait. Nobody do anything yet. I almost forgot. And he goes from each person, or person to person, and reaches into his bag and pulls out 3 red potions. Adds 3 potions to each person. These are for this fight only. If you don't use them, give them back.
Okay.
Did he steal Ash's potions too?
Yes.
Oh, there will
I'll
be
leave
blood.
that up to your imagination.
I'm
Yeah, her
putting 3
4.
Ash healing potions in my inventory.
Yep.
I'm doing the same.
Everybody has been
Ash
given
potions.
3 standard healing potions.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. And normal potion rules apply, so you can use them, but as he requested, if you don't use them at the end of the fight, he will take them back.
So let's use them. Now I'm gonna grab my way to use all 3.
All right, everybody, go ahead now. All right, and with that, we're gonna start off with Xerax.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So going to move to there. Fox, I'm gonna need something that I can attach a radius to.
Okay. Let's see what we've got for you. We're gonna give you a number 1.
Okay.
And let me just add that to your thing. You should have control of it now. Let me know if you don't.
I've got the power. Okay. I need that. And it needs to be 20 save. Perfect. And that is going to be a you know what? Let's do that because I'm a horrible person. That is going to be spike growth.
Oh,
You are a horrible person.
I mean, that's where we're starting, right?
yeah. Might as well.
Nina will remember this.
Wonderful spell. As every druid's going, yup.
Yep. Yeah, because the unfortunate thing with that one, as far as I know anyway, there's no like save or anything on it. You're just in it.
You're in it and you take, what is it? 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet you move.
Yep.
Burton, you have muted yourself, sir.
You said it's a 20-foot range?
20-foot radius.
Yep.
It is a big boy.
Can you mark that? Can you put a radius on that?
I did.
It doesn't come through.
I can't see it. You have to go to the advanced
Oh.
to make sure that everyone click on that all can see.
Fox.
Let me change that.
Fix it.
Let's see. Aura is what? That is Aura 2. Aura 2, everybody can see.
Yes.
There we go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Okay.
So we take 2d4 every time we move.
You take 2d4 at the start of the spell and 2d4 for every 5
Okay.
feet you move through it.
Okay.
Do we roll or do you roll?
I got dice.
Okay. What do we get?
That is 7 damage for Xena
Okay.
and 3 damage for Mushroom.
Mushroom. Doesn't even get a name.
Nope. Mushroom.
I forgot the name temporarily. Zara. There we go.
Fox, we're still on the overworld music.
You are correct.
Yeah, this is not inspiring enough.
Here, let's give you some good music to go. Go with the brawl.
Okay.
You know what's a bullshit combination is that the ranger casts spike growth and then the druid casts plant growth.
Yeah.
There's horrible things that can be done. And that is going to be all I am going to do because I have no cantrips.
Isa, you're up.
So I'm marked up here, stand next to my ally. At the edge of this.
Technically, you have to give a perception check.
Oh, I wasn't gonna move any far. I can't move any farther forward anyway.
Yeah, but you don't know it's there because you weren't in it when it was cast.
It's true, yes.
Perception 13.
And what is your spell DC,
That
Raven?
is a very good question. What is my spell DC? 14.
14. Okay, so Isa, you do not know where exactly this spike growth is.
Okay. I'm still not moving any farther forward. This is where I want to be. And I'm going to take out my 2 daggers. And
Okay.
I'm going to hurl them at... Yeah. I'm going to hurl them at Zara. First one is a 13.
13 will not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna roll that dice. This one. And that is a... I can math. 17?
17 will hit.
17 will hit. Alright.
I think it hits. I don't think the symbiotic thing gives me AC. It does not. Yeah, so 17 will hit.
Oh, and I just rolled max damage, so that's 8 piercing.
All right.
Right. Anything else on your turn, Isa?
No, I'm gonna be standing there with my nice shield. So my right arm.
Mushroom, you're up.
I kind of expected them to do this. Throwing things at me anyway. So she's gonna smile and she's just gonna just bring her hands and just spread it across as a gust of wind is going to jet out and she's going to cast Wind Wall.
Ooh, nice.
So that's a 50-foot long, 15-foot high, 1-foot thick wall of air. And it's just gonna be
Sorry. On mute.
be right there in front of, just right in front of them. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw or take 3d8 bludgeoning damage or half as much on a successful one.
Okay, so it sounds like the two of you need to make strength saves here.
We do.
my strength save.
That was my question. 17?
15.
Let's see. Both will save. So you're only going to take half of this. So total was 14, so you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage. And the strong one keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Smaller flying creatures and objects can't pass through the wall. Loose white light materials are brought to fly up. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at target behind the wall are deflected upwards and automatically miss.
Yep, that's the awesome part of it.
And okay.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Zara?
No, that's it. Though, since we're on the other end of the wall, are we able to throw the projectiles through, or is it just?
I believe it's any projectile that passes through its space is affected by it.
Launched at targets behind the wall are deflected. So
yes.
So I don't.
But
know
then
if
it becomes a discussion of what is technically behind the wall. I mean, from your perspective, they're behind the wall. From their perspective, you're behind the wall.
True. Okay.
Any movement or anything from you?
Yeah. You know what?
It's also difficult terrain, by the way, don't forget.
Yeah.
I can go there.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Sure
take
can.
damage, but
I believe that is 1 square, so it would be 2d4.
Yep. 5 damage.
5 damage.
All right. Xena, your ally has thrown up this wind wall to block any projectiles being thrown at you guys. And you see her step out of this ouchy area. And now does your go.
How far can I jump?
What is your strength score?
5. Oh, strength score 20.
Okay, so you can jump, I believe it is a number of feet equal to your strength score as long as you take a 10-foot running start.
Oh, I
If
have
you
to
don't
run.
take the running start, then you can jump half that distance.
Okay, so 20. So 20 feet is what I could jump.
If you took the running start,
Yeah.
otherwise
So
it's
10
10
feet.
foot from a standing long jump.
Okay, 5, 10. Okay, I'm going to jump to here.
Oh, no, what? Offhand, does anyone know the rules for jumping on running on difficult terrain?
Because it's a standing long jump, she
It doesn't
can
apply anything?
cover that distance because she's technically just jumping over the difficult terrain.
But I do land within it still, so I take.
Yeah.
How many d4 damage is it again?
It's
6 damage.
there you go.
I have a stack of d4s here.
Oh, I wanted to say, it's okay. I didn't say it beforehand, so before I moved. So I guess I'll do it now. Bonus action rage.
Okay.
I'll just take the full 6 because I forgot to say it beforehand. And then I'm gonna swing at the enemy in front of me.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my protection to shift my shield over it at close disadvantage.
That will be disadvantage on the first attack, I believe.
Yep.
Well, I'm swinging at, I think it's Zarek.
Yep.
Yeah, and Isa has a reaction to
Protect my
impose
ally.
that disadvantage to help her ally.
I'm gonna snarl at her. I gave you that shield.
Your mistake.
So it's at disadvantage,
Yes, unless you're doing a reckless attack.
which I am about to do. So reckless.
Then it will be a regular roll.
Great roll. Okay. Regular roll. Alright. So that would be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
first hit is. God, where did everything go? 13 points of piercing damage. Reckless, second swing.
You get advantage on the second one because I only work on one.
Oh, okay. Guessing a 15 doesn't hit.
15 will not hit.
Okay. So second swing misses. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I can't do that because I've already used my post-action rage. So that's it for me.
Right. Zerax, you're up.
Okay. We're going to start with burning a potion, which is a free action for the first one still.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5. Now does Misty Step pass through a wind wall?
Let me see.
I believe it does, because Misty Step, you just have to see your destination.
Let's see, because it had something on here for
It's gaseous form.
gaseous form. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Misty Step, so yeah, that would pass through.
Perfect. So we're going to Misty Step, and we're going to land there.
All right, so as soon as you land there, I need a saving throw from you.
On what stat though?
It is going to be Constitution.
I can look at this. On the dice tray, please. There we go. 13.
13. All right, you are going to fail. So my hail of spores is going to activate, and you are going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And Misty Step is a bonus. So we are going to take 2 swings at you when I land there. A 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I need a dice. There we go. Jesus, that's max damage. 17.
17 points. Okay.
And the second swing, 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
11, 12 damage on the second one.
Okay.
And that is going to be it.
Right. That was a good turn. That was a lot of damage. Iza, you're up.
I'm gonna move down here to my target. And
Oh. Wait, when he moved, would I have gotten an attack of opportunity on him? Or no, because he Misty Step. That's
Misty
it.
Step. That's
Never mind.
literally why I used it.
Yep.
I'm like, nope.
Had a
nope.
moment of brain fart there.
so I'm gonna take 2 attacks with my longsword.
Okay.
And I believe they're at advantage, right? Because of reckless.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's better. So that's gonna be 18.
18 hits.
Right, let's see. D8. That's worse. That's 7 points slashing.
Halved.
Half. Yep.
Which is 4?
3.
3?
Always round down with the damage.
20 something.
That hit.
24.
Yep.
And that's going to be 9 points, so round down 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and action surge to take 2 more hits.
Probably a good call.
19.
Hits.
Minimum damage, so 5, round down 2.
Okay.
And the last one is 16.
Hits.
How many times does the fighter hit? So that's 10 points slashing. Brought down 5. And that's all I can do.
Zara, you now have a foe right in your face.
Oh, hold on a second. There's something I need to do. All right, so the wind wall would drop on the first hit.
Oh, right, it's concentration, isn't
Yep.
it?
So wind wall is no longer there. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right. I think I may have to do this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna drink a healing potion. Instead, I'm going, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level to heal Xena
Thank you.
for a total of, what's my modifier? +4. A total of 10 HP.
Thank you.
Pretty good for a healing word.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Yeah.
Very much needed that.
At 2nd level, I get 2d4. And then as my, since that was a bonus action, I can still cast a spell, correct?
Correct.
All right, I am going to, then... It's gonna hurt me if I do this.
It all
That's always
depends
a
on
great
what it is.
question.
Nope, it's not gonna hurt me. Okay, so I'm going to cast Call Lightning
How?
right here. Like just
Okay.
right behind him, so I'm going to need Zarek to give me a dexterity save.
I can do that. I don't have a great dex, but sure. Yeah, that's 14.
Oh, you needed a 15. So it's going to be 3d10 lightning damage. That's going to be 17 lightning.
I'm fine. This is great.
If there's anything else I can do.
What's the concentration check, by the way?
The concentrate. Oh, for you.
Yeah.
Isn't it the DC of the 10 or the damage that was done
it's-
to you?
10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher.
Okay, so 17 would have been
8.
I can math, really. I
8.
can. 8,
Yeah, so-
9, 8, so 10.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good. Spike growth stays up.
Alrighty. And Zara does not move.
Okay. Dina, you just received a pretty good heal from your friend there.
And it's a free action for a healing potion, right? The
Yep.
first one? Okay.
Oh, is healing potion free action? I thought it was bonus action.
Yep, same rules that we've always been using. First potion, if you're drinking it yourself,
Rip.
free action. Using it on anyone or drinking more than one requires actions.
Rip me. I thought it was a bonus action.
Okay, I took one of my 3. Got 6 points healing. And
Madbird Streams, thank you for that raid.
5,
Raiders, welcome on in.
10. I'll take the attack of opportunity if you want to throw it.
Herb?
Yeah, I'll throw it. Why not? 15?
Does not hit.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to swing at my original target. In battle. Can't get away from me that easy.
Hold on. Where did you move?
Right behind you?
No.
How
Path to
did
get
you?
there.
Oh, I went from here to here
Okay.
and then across.
So you take your 2d4s, you leave, and that's it.
Oh, when I leave, you
Yeah.
take more of it? Okay.
A whopping 4, so.
Okay. I should have jumped again. I didn't realize I was going to take it when I left.
Yeah, it's moving 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I have environment damage or with rage, or is it just when it's attacks?
It's all damage that is not.
Magical, exception.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so it'll be
slashing,
2.
piercing, whatever.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. This is not magical, or is it?
It's
Is
technically
spike
just piercing,
Yeah,
if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it's technically just piercing. The spike growth itself is generated by magic, but the damage.
But all it is just
magic.
overgrown spikes on the resident plant life.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And then I'm gonna take my swings with my great axe. First one is 19 plus 8 to hit, buddy.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Low damage, though, very low damage.
19.
So that's
okay.
gonna be 8 and 9
Okay.
points. This is not reckless, so.
Okay.
Second hit. Oh my gosh, another 19 plus 8, sorry.
Yeah, that'll hit.
2 19s.
Hey, at least he didn't crit. This could be
It
worse.
could be 2 crits, yeah. Oh my god, you lucky bastard. Rolled a 1 on a d12. Lucky bastard. So that's gonna be 6, 7, 8 points piercing. Or 8 points slashing, sorry.
Lovely.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Derek's looking a little wobbly there, but still standing.
Yep.
And it is now your turn, Derek's.
Great. I'm gonna down another one of those healing potions.
Good call.
5, 6, 7.
I need a Constitution saving throw from you as well.
And give me a sec. There we go.
Do I need to do one?
No, I'm not targeting you.
Okay.
Con save of 20.
Okay, you're fine. You don't take I don't think you take damage. Let me see one moment here. I don't think it's safe for half. I think it's just. Yeah, it's just you save. Okay. So you don't take any damage from the Halo of Spores this turn.
Good.
You
Good.
lucky man. No.
AKA the healing potion negator.
Yeah, seriously. How do I want to do this? Yeah, we are going to use Planar Warrior as my bonus action on you, on Zara. And go for the
Brutal.
attacks. Uh, 10 will not hit you.
Are you attacking me or are you attacking
Yes, you.
Okay. Yeah, no, a 10 won't hit me. I actually have a decent AC.
Dice, why do you hate me?
I hate all of us.
Another whopping 10. Dice, you're fired.
Nice, you're fired.
Look, you did a decent amount of damage to me last turn.
Yeah, but 2 2s back to back.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Dice, please.
Yeah, with the damage that you've been putting out, that could have knocked Zara out if you had hit with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also forgot one of my attacks last turn.
Oh, you did?
You
Yep.
get 3 attacks?
Nope.
You
Ah.
did too.
Oh, the Aura Bloody Thirst.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Renewals. Don't forget.
Wait,
That's
but
sad.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that was only last time because your ally is not near you now.
Nope.
Okay.
I see.
Any ally within 15 feet of you that has the rampage trait.
Yeah, Xena technically could have done that too.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
forgot that
Zara
we
could
have that.
Yes,
Yeah,
Arca.
I literally had it open. I'm like, shit, this is the thing.
I need to add a note about that because I don't have that
Wait,
anywhere.
which?
Aura of Bloodthirst. Any ally within 15 feet of you that has the Rampage trait may make a single bite attack as a free action on their turn if they take the attack action.
We all get
See.
that?
Yeah.
Kana sitting there with a notepad, forgetting racial traits.
They-
No, I
if-
don't remember it written that way, so it was just.
No, it's a thing.
Yeah, I
You
just
hit
don't.
with
I
an
didn't write it
attack
down
and you
apparently.
just- That's how Zael does half of her nonsense.
So if you hit with attack, you can take a bite. Okay. 1, 2. So. Oh, it's your turn still.
Sadly, that's about all I get to do. I am not provoking attacks of opportunity from this many people at once.
That's fair.
You sure? You
I'm
should- you
very
should do
sure
it.
about my decision.
Pretty sure you should try it.
Feels
So
like
Mark-
a good decision.
Yeah.
Jump up here, and I'm going to take 2 attacks at Zara.
That reminds me. I need both.
Mm.
16.
16 hits.
And
I should say 16 matches.
that falls.
Oh, and that's max damage, so 12
Okay.
slashing. And then I'm going to slash again. Oh, that's a natural 17, so, yeah, natural 17 on the dice, so hits. And this is going to be 11 points slashing
All right.
damage.
She's down.
As you go in for that second attack, you feel like you're about to hit real hard, and then right as you're about to connect that strike, a shield pops up between the two of you, like this translucent, shimmering blue shield, and your attack smashes through it, but you feel like that shield has taken a lot of that impact out of your strike. And Zara, you go down, you're at 0, but you're not unconscious, you're just incapacitated. That shield prevented you from going unconscious.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Rampage racial trait, step up here to where Xena is, and take a bite. So let's see. I did pretty good last time. You again. Nope, that's good.
I think that's any ally within you can take that bite, not you.
Yeah, that's Aura of Bloodthirst, but she's using Rampage, which
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
knock
yeah.
somebody down to 0,
Gotcha.
you can take that movement and bite.
Yeah, Rampage was another thing.
Yeah,
that's-
so what the Aura does, if you have that, is it basically allows your Gnoll friends to take those attacks if they have that Rampage ability. And then the Rampage is also, if you happen to knock down someone down to 0, you can take that attack.
So then I'm going to go ahead and bite. So I'm sorry, I rolled that already. It was 21. Yeah, 21 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, and the bites are a d6. 9 piercing damage. Reduced to 4.
Is there anything else on your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Zara is down and winded. Xena.
Okay, I'm going to attack Xerax because he's still my chosen prey.
And I'm going to impose disadvantage on your first attack with protection.
Reckless.
So it's just a normal roll. Normal roll. Or
Normal Gnoll attack.
18.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I don't have great AC, so
Ooh. It's gonna be rough, buddy.
you know, last time someone said that, Tierce got keelhauled, so
18 slashing damage.
and that will put me down.
And same deal. You go in for that strike, and that shimmering translucent shield shows up and you smash through it, and it takes a bit of the wind out of your sail as you connect with that strike. And Xerax is down and incapacitated, but not unconscious.
And I use the momentum and spin and slash at my remaining opponent with my second attack. And that would be that's a dirty 20 to hit.
You hit. And I'm going to go ahead and use parry to actually, no, what was that this time?
That's super low damage. I rolled a 1 on the d12, so lucky. So that's just going to be 8 points slashing.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Storm Aura. Make a Constitution save.
Constitution, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you make it. No damage. No additional fire damage, rather. And that's it for my turn.
I'm going to bring up, take my first attack, and I'm going to expend a superiority die so that I can do a trip attack.
Oh, real quick, are we still able to do the potions as a free action, or is it just that first one that you said?
It's a free action on your turn to drink a potion yourself.
Okay, can I
The
have
first potion every turn, yeah.
Okay, could I have done that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, continue.
Okay, so I'm spending a superiority die. I'm going to roll for attack, for a trip attack.
8 comes back.
17 hits,
Yes, it does.
if I remember right. Right. So,
I healed 8 points.
I'm rolling 8 for that. So
That's my
2
second
hits.
potion gone. I only have 1 left.
So, plus 4, so 14 slashing damage. We reduce that to 7.
Yep.
And then I need a strength saving throw.
Got it. Natural 20 for a total of 25.
Okay. So you don't go down.
Ugh, so strong. Like bull. Like no bull.
And then I'm going to let's take a second attack straight up. Not as good, so that is a 16.
That hits.
Oh, okay. Oh, max damage. That's 12 slashing, reduced to 6.
Got it.
And I will drink one of my potions.
Close fight between you two.
7 plus 2, so 9 points of damage here.
And that brings us back around to Xena.
Okay. I am going to, as a free action, take my last potion. Six points back. I take it right there. 6 points back. And I'm going to. Yeah, by the way, you just see Xena has this big, just toothy grin, like she's just having the greatest day. And she's gonna take 2 happy little swings at you.
That's fine.
First happy little swing, reckless. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Alright. Second swing. Rolled low both.
Oh, and I would like to use Repulsed to expend a superiority die to use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack because you missed me.
Smart. Go for it. We'll resolve that first.
So that's an 18 on the die, so I know that hits.
Yes.
I rolled low on that one. I rolled a 2, so that's 6. So you reduce 3 points of damage.
Okay. Second hit. God, low rolls. Can't win. Another
Oh, I
16.
failed.
Yep, no.
So I miss again. Bonus action, Storm Aura.
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution.
Natural 18 plus 6.
Damn you. Fine. Take no damage this turn. Fine.
Warrior, make a
Be
con
that
save.
way.
Warrior, make con save. How is Xena looking? Is she looking a little hurt or?
She looks like around half hurt.
Okay.
She's got like, there's a little bit of blood trickling from her jaws. Still grinning madly. Some slashes.
I'm going to spend this turn feeding one of my health potions to my ally.
Okay.
So that's 2d4.
Thought of doing that too, but I didn't.
8 points of
sorry.
healing.
8 points of healing. All right.
Okay. That
Feel
puts
like
me
that
back
was a
in.
good use of that turn.
Yeah,
So I should
that's
probably start keeping track of the initiative now that there's more than 2 people again.
I
Making
don't think I
do
have any other
stuff.
bonus actions, so that will be that.
All right. Xena, you watch as Iza goes in with a potion and just slips by you and dumps it into her ally's throat. You can see the life starting to breathe back into Xerax, but it is your turn, Xena.
I'm gonna look at Xerax and say, "Stay down now. You're done."
It is worth noting that Xerax is prone right now.
Yeah, definitely taking a swing.
And I'm
Reckless,
definitely using my shield.
so straight
put-
roll.
Yep.
How many superiority dice do you have?
That was not superiority die, that's my class.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Fighting style.
That's
Yeah, it's
It's
a
my fighting
reaction.
style.
that ability plus having the whole superiority dice build is miserable. I love it.
That's why I did it. It felt like a miserable thing to do to people.
It is pretty miserable.
Now you just need the sentinel ability.
I know, right?
But it is a regular roll since the two things cancel each other out.
Yep, 18.
18 will hit.
Damn it. Sorry. Sorry, buddy.
You tried. I admire that.
Okay. 16 point slashing.
Yeah, I'm back to 0.
And again, that shield comes up, and it's a bit thicker and a little more opaque this time. If you could insight check a shield, you would be getting the feeling of, please stop making me do this. I really don't want to.
And my second swing towards my remaining foe. That would be, and is it, do I get my reckless bonus now?
Yes, you do.
Advantage?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is on your first hit, right? Okay.
I can only do it on one attack.
Didn't really help me. So that is an 18
Nope.
to hit.
No, that will hit, because your AC is 18, isn't it?
No, because I got a shield from.
Oh, that's
Xena.
right, you were given the shield.
Your AC was 18 without the shield?
Without
Without the
shield,
shield,
I'm
her
at
AC is
18.
18.
And with a shield, my AC is 20.
Shit, I should have kept the damn shield.
She needs a shield for most of her fighting things. Though.
Oh, well, fine.
What you need now is a tower shield for the 3 AC.
Yes.
Okay, alright then. That doesn't happen. Constitution save.
Okay, I'll give you this one. 9.
Yeah, take 3 points of fire damage.
It's hot. God damn you. So I'm
For
already.
my glory.
Yeah, I'll use another superiority die, and we're gonna try another trip attack.
A trip attack.
Yep.
Getting fancy feet now.
So that is 12 on the die plus 7, so 19.
For, is that
Attack.
opposed?
That's an
That's
attack.
an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
So-
hits.
Let's do damage first because I add my superiority die to the damage. Plus 4 is 11, plus another 4 is 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need a strength saving throw.
7. Strength save. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, you're raging.
Oh, I get advantage.
Yep,
It was 23. The first number was better, so
that's fine.
total of 23.
That's fine. I'll take another attack. And if I remember right, you did reckless on your last set of attacks.
Yeah, they're reckless.
Okay, so I get advantage.
Yep.
Which I didn't do last time. That was my own fault. 18 plus 7.
Yep.
9 slashing reduced to 4.
Got it.
And I will use bonus action second wind to use a hit die
She's got all these special things. Bavarian doesn't have that much.
for
special
7 points. You get
That's
half
the
damage
most
on
a
everything.
second win will ever heal.
Yep. From now on, it's just gonna be ones.
I know. 7 points though. I'll take it. I'm not going down here.
Warriors have a lot of tricks.
They do.
I do.
More tricks than barbarians. Barbarians have like the two tricks. That's it.
But you know what? You tricks hit freaking hard.
We're good old reliables.
Barbarian has go mode. That is it.
Yep. If
mean,
those two hits had landed, you would have been in worse shape.
Yes.
It's kept you standing so far.
Yeah. My turn.
I believe so, yep.
All right. Reckless. The first number. 25 to hit.
You hit finally.
Yay!
You hit finally.
Ooh, and a 12 on the dice. That's gonna be max damage. Just 12. 19 points slashing.
Okay, I was almost full health again. I was 1 point away from full health.
Second hit. Ooh, 19 on the die, plus 8.
Nope. Oh, plus 8, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was total 19 at first.
Yeah, no, natural 19. Sorry.
My bad. I jumped the gun.
That's okay.
Using another fighter ability to instantly make your armor class 30.
Yeah.
I will spend my last superiority die to parry
Okay.
to reduce the damage.
Reduce the damage. Okay.
Yep. Ooh, and I maxed on that.
15 points slashing.
Minus 8, which is 7.
Okay.
Oh, I'm looking a little rough. It's a little rough, buddy.
Me too.
A little bit. You're
Me
both
too.
looking a little rough now.
I think you probably got me on this next round though.
I'm gonna use my last healing potion.
Yeah,
Did
you
you have
already
any
had a healing
bonus
potion.
actions that you wanted to do, Xena?
Oh, sorry.
before you
Oh
ended
yeah,
your turn?
sorry. Constitution save.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about that.
Thank you, dear.
14 plus 6, so a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're fine.
So then I rolled max on the healing potion, so that's 8 plus 2, 10 points. Let me back up a little bit. That was my last of the healing potions given to us.
Are we
Okay,
allowed
so
to
you
use
can-
our own healing potions?
Oh yeah, yep. You can use any abilities, any items that you have on you.
Oh, I don't know if I want to waste it though.
That's been my debate because I got 3
Oh.
healing items on me.
Nah.
So I'll take my first swing.
I'll just accept it.
14 plus 7, 21.
Yeah.
11 points slashing. Reduced to 5. And that is an 11 plus 7, so 18.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage 12 slashing.
I'm down.
Yes!
I don't think you are.
No?
That 12 is reduced to 6, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
see, I
For a second. I'm barely up. I'm hanging up.
Hit her again.
don't have another hit. I don't have anything.
Close battle.
It's a very close battle. Even Kana is like no longer in his slouched, relaxed position. He's kind of sitting back straight, looking intently on what's happening, literally right in front of him.
Yeah, we're like trading
Yeah.
blows and dodging and it's pretty epic.
I'm catching a lot of your blows just with my shield because that's what's been saving me.
Any other tricks in your book, Isa, or is it up to Xena now?
I mean, I could shove her, but it's not going to do anything, so.
All right, Xena,
But
what have you got?
You know what? I think I will shove her just for this fight. 5 feet back.
Okay. She shoves me 5 feet back.
And you move 5 feet back
When
towards
I
me.
move back. There's probably like gouges in your shield now, or my previous shield.
Yeah.
Just like
Or have to
whirling
buff
up.
it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack and do my thing. First attack, reckless. Didn't need it though. Let's see for natural 20. Nope. 18, natural 18 plus 8.
Okay. Yeah.
16 points slashing.
Okay.
Second hit. Do
Now,
you have any more
it's-
fancy stuff?
It's close enough that if you get really lucky with this attack,
Yeah.
you could down her.
We're literally at the point where which one of us is going to hit hardest first.
Come on, Golden Die. I believe in you. You are glorious!
Do it.
Oh, 1.
No, don't roll a 1.
Stick
Got 3 on that.
smack.
That was not good. Advantage, save me. Advantage, okay. Yeah, 22 is gonna hit you.
Yep.
Oh, low damage. Aha. 9 points slashing.
Ho 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 ho. Took almost half of what I had left. All right.
You
Bonus?
hit this. If you
Yeah,
hit, you're gonna hit. I'm reckless, so. That was my shot! Oh, Constitution save!
I was just doing that for you. 19.
Damn you!
19. All right. So first attack. It's a natural 18 plus 7. So it's. Let's see what I roll.
You do
That's a
more than
5.
4.
5 plus 4. So yeah, reduced. So that is 4.
I'm down.
That's the exact number that you needed. That
So this-
familiar shield comes up and impedes your blow against her. Does go through though, and does just enough damage for Xena to go down winded.
At this point, Isa probably is grinning just like Xena was after it was a good fight.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
invigorating.
Great battle. Xena doesn't even care if she went down.
Yeah.
She just
I just
wanted, she
to
wanted
do
a
a
good
hand
fight.
up.
Yeah, she wanted a good fight.
Kind of clap you on the back, and you held up better than I thought you would.
That was wonderful.
Anna stands up, clapping, which is a little bit weird for a Gnoll to do, but he saw someone do it somewhere before.
What's the
So-
sound of one Gnoll clapping?
Right?
Clack, clack, clack.
Well, it seems we have a victor. It was a good fight from everybody involved. Congratulations are in order for all of you. Now, Kara, if you would, please, they don't look so good.
I'm fine!
Kind of looking around.
Gushing blood.
I'll survive. Had worse.
Glorious.
Couple moments go by, and a bright circle illuminates on the ground beneath all 4 of you, and you all recover 10 HP.
Okay.
So
You're a mighty foe.
Isa's gonna grin back and say, "Yes, glorious."
Very well fought, all of you. I'm quite impressed. I don't know if me or my own could withstand the beating that some of you took in that fight when we were your age. And of course, as promised, there are prizes. Remind me who was on which team?
It was me, my buddy Zara.
I had Xerx.
Right,
Zara,
okay.
sorry I didn't bring you back up, but I just thought they were gonna attack you again, bring it down like that, so.
It was a strategic situation. I mean,
Xerx, thanks for taking that hit for me.
not really the most hardy
You're
out of the
Welcome.
That's entirely why she brought you
bunch.
back.
Potions are better used on somebody who can take a hit.
Oh yes, that's right. Potions. The spares, if you would.
I give him back the 3 ash healing potions.
I don't have any spares. I
He
used
gets
them.
back 1.
Them all.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And he goes to put them in his bag. Drops one. It lands on a rock and breaks open. Oh, well, that's fine. Now, prizes. Pulls out his bag and opens it up and looks kind of expectantly at Iza and at Zerax. You'll both, I assume, look into the bag to see what exactly it is that he's offering to you.
Curiosity, yep.
And at the bottom of the bag, you do see a number of really fine-looking linens folded up. They appear to be silk, just like the thing that he is wearing. And sitting on top of those is 5 items. One of them looks like a small stick that has gold filigree along it. You can surmise that this is probably a wand of some sort. Sitting next to that is a small glass orb that seems to have a lightly colored cloud inside of it that is shifting and moving. Beside that is 2 small stones, each with a rune carved into them. Whatever these are, they are a set. So if that's the thing that you select, you get both. You see a small length of silk rope, and you see a red rod that is about a foot long. You may each choose one.
Well, you were the last one standing, Iza. You can take what you want first.
I want the rocks.
It's a good choice. It's a very good choice. He reaches in and he pulls out the 2 stones that have the runes carved into them. He hands them over to you.
I'm intensely curious about the little cloud in the bottle.
Is a glass orb that has a shifting cloud inside of it, and he pulls it out. Is this what you would like?
Yes.
He hands it to you. Then he turns his attention to Zara and Xena. There are 3 items left. You may each choose one.
Alright, go on ahead. My reward was really the battle. I'll pick last.
What does this red rod look like?
It is a smooth rod that is a bright red color. It's about a foot long. There doesn't seem to be any damage to it at all. No nicks, no dirt, no nothing on it. It's just a smooth rod.
And what is? And you said there was a stick in there as well.
Yes, it is. Looks like a little twig that has a lot of gold filigree on it. A wand of some kind.
I'm gonna take the gold stick.
Okay. Pulls out the wand and hands it to you. Good choice. Good choice.
I will take the rod.
Pulls out the rod and hands it to you. Closes up the bag. Well, congratulations is indeed in order for each of you. You performed admirably. I would be happy to be out in that desert with all of you at my back. Now, it is starting to get quite late, and you interrupted my nap. So I'm keen to get back to sleep, but I am curious what you all intend to do from here.
Sorry, I just realized. Did you guys hear me say I wanted the rod?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think I should go for a hunt. I'm hungry and I'd like to get us some food.
Well, if you're going to step outside.
Well, I do think we are outside. There's no roof on this place.
Outside the walls, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Cure Wounds at level 2 for both. Where is my? For both Xena and Iza. So, Isa, you're gonna get a total of. Does this add? Yeah, it does. So 16 healing. And Xena, you are going to get 16 healing as well.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Seeing as how you two were beating the hell out of us. And
You
then
took a good hit.
I'll go ahead and cast healing word twice on both me and I almost called him Zarek. All right, so Zarek, you're gonna get 10, and I am going to get that as well. Cool.
Xena's gonna sit down somewhere and get into kind of like a meditation posture and stare at the rod for a while to figure out what it might be and just to kind of relax and chill for a moment after a great battle, to meditate on things.
Okay. You can give me an Arcana roll if you want. See if you can figure out what this thing is.
I'm stopping and I'm taking time.
It makes the DC lower.
Taking 20. How third ed?
Okay, rolled really good. Is a 17.
Okay, yeah, the DC was 16. With a bit of study and a bit of thought, you recall hearing conversation between some traders back in Wraithscast about an item similar to this, and you can make a guess that you're quite confident about that this is an immovable rod.
That is a ridiculously powerful item.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
very
It's
happy that
one of my
I have
favorites.
so many ideas on how a barbarian can use it so well.
Yes.
It's also great if you want to barricade yourself in a room.
Great
Oh,
for
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of things.
Immovable
Best doorstop ever.
Yep.
In the body of a beast, click.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take some time to sit down and investigate this gold stick.
Okay, you can give me an Arcana as well.
That's a nat 1, Chief.
Ooh.
For a brief moment, you think you might have gotten ripped off, and you just have a twig. But then you look at it a little closer and be like, nah, this is too fancy for a twig. What is it, though? Can't really figure it out.
Fine.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm curious.
Okay. Give me that Arcana.
Oh, good. Arcana. My favorite. 14.
14. Okay. For your particular item, you had the glass sphere with the cloud, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay, that is high enough for that. You deduce that this particular item, you have actually seen one before passing through Wraithscast. It is a drift globe.
Drift globe. Okay. What do?
It does a number of things. A drift globe is an item that if you speak its command word, and the command word is one of your choosing, you can cause it to emit light, like the spell light, or the daylight spell as well. Once you use the daylight spell, it can't be used again until the next dawn. But you can also speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air, floating no more than 5 feet off the ground, and have it follow you. It will stay within 60 feet of you, no matter where you go, until you speak the command word again to stop it from following you.
Okay.
Man, Ash has some cool stuff.
This is mine now.
I guess I was gonna do it later, but I guess I'll do it now, and I'll check out my stones just since everyone's doing it.
Okay, you can give me
Pretty
that
hot.
Arcana.
Arcana. That's 16.
16, yeah, that's enough. What you have is a pair of sending stones. So what these do is basically allows you to use the sending spell, but contacting the holder of the other stone. So if you have one, you can use sending, contact whoever's holding the other stone.
It's like
And
a
you
bird
can-
box deluxe.
Kind of, yeah. You can do that once per day.
Oh, drift globes are those floaty orbs that you see everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
Huh. I wonder what they were actually called.
I suppose since the three of you figured out yours, you can help out Zara figure out what hers is. And
Yeah.
together, with the four of you, you figure out that what Zara has is a wand of magic detection. So what that will do, it's a wand that has 3 charges, and while holding it, you can expend a charge as an action to cast the detect magic spell from it. And it regains 1d3 charges at dawn.
Really nice. It's a good one.
That's prime things right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
yeah.
useful.
I know party members that would kill for those.
Anna kind of stands there and watches all of you examine your items. So where are you going from here then? You're welcome to stay the night, of course. I'm not going to kick you out of this Colosseum. I don't think I have permission to do that.
Well, I'm going to find us dinner to start with.
Oh, I've got plenty, and unless you just want to go out to hunt for the sake of hunting.
And eat more rabbits.
I see.
Touch my hides and I still slash you with something.
You know, I have some... no, I'll let you do your thing. Never mind.
I would like a tour. Can you do a tour?
A tour? I suppose I could try to do a tour. I'm afraid there isn't too much to show you as of yet, but well, you saw the entrance over there. I believe you walked through it.
Yeah.
I assume you did. I don't know. I was asleep. You may have flown in. You didn't
No.
fly in, did you?
Yes, we did.
Yes?
We
No.
didn't fly in.
No.
Oh, you're joking. I see. You're joking. It's a joke. I understand.
You've never seen a
Tours.
flying Gnoll.
I've only heard stories. In fact, there's a large crater over there. There's step 1 of the tour, if you'd follow me. Leads you over to a large cradle that
Cradle.
crater that has been partially filled in with rubble. This was made by a flying gnoll. This is what happened when gnolls fly.
Oh,
They
terrible.
smash into the ground and
Yes,
kill
you-
other things.
You may know her. She's the matriarch. That battle with the Titan, well, this was the result of it. Underneath all that rubble is quite a large red stain in the ground. A little bit
Oh.
grotesque.
That's awesome.
So that's what happens when gnolls fly. I would not recommend it.
Cautionary tale. Noted.
The next step on our tour
Question.
is, yes, you there in the gold.
What if the gnoll flying wasn't really flying, but being thrown by another gnoll?
We should try that, Xena.
Yes.
I'd quite like to see that, yes.
I'm more trying to pick Xena up and throw her.
All of a sudden, Xena and Iza invent the fastball special.
I tried to fastball special someone, didn't work well.
I'm more trying to throw Xena.
You're not here. You're hunting rabbits.
Oh, am I?
I don't know. Are you
I
on the
thought
tour?
I don't know, are you?
She stuck around. He started the tour.
Okay, you're on the tour. Okay. You want to try throw me? Throw
Yeah.
me in the same place as the matriarch. I want to
Okay.
pretend that I'm flying like her. Ready?
Yep. What do you want, Fox?
It's like when a tourist goes to see like a statue of a historical figure or something, and they do the same pose as the statue and take a
Yes.
picture.
Trying to look like they're holding up the Leaning Tower.
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
It's a strength check combined with a jump check from the other person.
Keep in
I
mind.
tried this with a rattling.
Keep in mind, I don't have any healing left.
22.
I do. This could be entertaining.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. Xena, give me an athletics roll.
On Xena.
That is a 2 on the die, but it is an 8 athletics, so a 10.
Okay. So Xena goes to take like a running leap with the assistance of Iza, kind of grabbing her by the waist and throwing her right as she jumps. And you go pretty far and pretty high, but you have more momentum than you were expecting to have, and you're landing in a pile of rubble. So as you hit the rubble, the rock that you land on kind of slips out from underneath you, and you take a hard tumble and take 1 bludgeoning damage as you do a face plant right into the center of the crater.
I'm
Blood.
just gonna sit there and laugh at her.
That was great! You wanna try?
There were times I wonder how our people are still alive.
Sure, I'll try.
All right, help me!
Absolute pure determination and ignorance.
Throw me.
That does
Are
make
you-
sense.
Giving it a try as well.
Yep.
Yes, Xena's gonna throw me.
Okay, strength from Xena, athletics from Iza.
18.
And on par, I rolled a 4 for my athletics plus 7, so an 11.
Okay. Iza, you don't go quite as far as Xena did,
I want
but
a shock putter.
again, you're landing in a pile of rubble in a crater. It's not the most stable surface, and the boulder that you land on starts to slip further into the crater as your weight is put on it, and you go feet up in the air, head down, and smack your head hard on the side of the crater for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! You okay?
Yeah, that's smart.
Sounded like it.
Probably not the best idea to do this into the rubble.
It was the greatest of ideas. Get up. Here.
You're right.
Continue the tour!
Right, so this is why gnolls don't fly, you see.
I don't
Right.
see a problem with it.
Right. So anyway, next step on the tour, if you'd follow me over that way, we're going that way, leads you 45 feet away from the crater and stops at the ground and kind of brushes his foot back and forth, kicks some sand out of the way. If you look here, this is the famous hatch that leads underground.
Ooh.
What
we go?
What's down
mysteries
there?
does it hold? We do not know.
Well, let's find out.
Maybe after we sleep.
Okay. I won't stop you, but I don't know what's down there. I genuinely have never been down there.
Tomorrow, then.
Tomorrow, then. Wonderful. And thus concludes the tour of the Grand Colosseum. I'm really tired. Listen, I've only been here for like 8 hours. This is the first time I've been here. I don't know what's around.
Your tour was quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, do make sure you tip your tour guides.
I give him some meat that we put before.
Stay a Gnoll at heart.
That
There's
is
your
definitely a tip.
Right, I'm going back to sleep over there by the door. If you see Kara, do tell her that she can take my watch as well. Good night.
We're very
Nope.
sleepy.
Wanders off to where you found him.
You
and
might want
settles
to have
down.
a heal and look at the. Anyway, all right. I had a cousin that sleepy once. Just would be walking and then just pull, just dead asleep like that, like nothing. It's the weirdest
So-
thing. We used to paint things on its fur, on its fur, and when you wake up, yeah, like a little fur mustache would be hilarious.
I'm going to go hunt now. I'm hungry.
So,
And you know there's plenty of game in the area. And with your abilities, I'm not even going to make you roll on this because, well, even if you rolled a 1, your ability says you find things anyway. Thanks, wizards. So you find enough game to feed the crew, and one of the rabbits that you find has a skin big enough that you can actually make something out of it if you so desire.
I do desire.
Kana already has a bit of a makeshift camp set up near where he's snoozing. So there is a fire pit there, and there's a couple like bedrolls laid out that you are more than welcome to make use of if you so choose. Judging by him being so casual about sleeping out in the open like this, you feel like it's probably a pretty safe place to be, and that you can get away without doing any watches if you really wanted to. And I guess you can now make the choice of what you want to do the next day. I'm just putting it out there. Kana has some more information to offer you guys if you want to approach him about it. You now know there's also a hatch in the Colosseum that leads underground somewhere.
And we have a glowy ball.
Yeah, now you have items that will help you on your trek forward, especially if it's down into a dark underground place. But I do think that is where we are going to end it today. And next session, we will pick up with you guys deciding what to do from here. So, thank you everyone for stopping by and watching these shenanigans. I wasn't expecting there to be that many zoomies and that intense of a fight. I was really curious to see if you guys were going to do the 1-on-1 or the 2-on-2. I think it would have been really interesting either way. But yeah, this isn't.
I was gonna say 1-1 sounds like fun. It's just not Isa's style. Anyone else? Totally will have.
I mean, you have the grant cover and superiority dice. Your entire thing is built around, I need a partner.
Yep, 100%.
And there is more going on here than what may be apparent on the surface as well. I mean,
Yeah,
the
the
Matriarch seems
hatches
to have
lead,
eyes everywhere, doesn't she?
hatch leads to our version of the Underdark, doesn't it?
Well,
Going.
I mean, when your mate is an immortal quasi demigod.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really glad that you asked for a tour, because there is genuinely something underneath this place to explore if you so choose, but I had no way of actually introducing that to you. I created it, and it was like, well, if they find it, they find it. If they don't, they don't. So that could be interesting. And just so it's out there, Kana will point out things of interest within the desert if you approach him about that stuff. So you have a bit of a tour guide, if you will. But that's all for next session. This is not the only show that we do on this channel. Tomorrow we have another mini adventure into the Wildlands that is taking place of the normal Tuesday show, which is Destiny Forged, which is on a bit of a break while 2 of our players are dealing with a child. That sounds terrible. Having it, no, they've already had the child.
Taking care of a baby.
Taking care of a
Babycation.
newborn is the phrasing you're looking for.
Babycation.
Yeah,
There's a
Adapting
baby.
to parenthood.
There's a baby, and it's interfering with something. There you go.
Sorrow's picture.
We have 2 shows on Tuesdays as well. They happen on alternating Tuesdays. That's Withered
Saturdays.
Waste. Saturdays?
Saturdays. Fox.
Look, it's been a really long week for me.
Wait, did you say alternating Wednesdays?
No, I said
Tuesdays.
Saturday,
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Their show.
Listen,
It's on time.
Did we do a schedule change and I wasn't informed in team chat?
Yes.
No.
every day for me just blends into the next one. So unless somebody
I
pings
feel
me
that.
on Discord and says, "Hey, how's everyone doing for the show today?" I don't know what day it is.
Yep.
I'm glad I asked you then earlier today.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did as well.
I was like, hey, bye.
So we have games on other days of the week. Somebody that knows what a calendar is can probably tell you what those days are. I believe the bot knows what a calendar is and has
It
put in
doesn't know
chat.
what DST is though.
Oh, Jesus.
At least I don't have to change the times on the bot though, because those stay as they are. Unlike the schedule in the panels, which I changed by 1 hour before the show started, and it changed it by 2 hours on the actual clock. So I had to reduce it back to what it was originally, and it put it to the proper time. So I don't understand how time works.
Quality code.
Oh, yes. Good point, Zoro. We are likely going to be having a special one-shot Mass Effect game for N7 Day, which is this coming Saturday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this coming Saturday. And in addition to that, assuming nothing changes beforehand, we are going to be having the finale of our Sonata 2 one-shot, which will be happening on the 14th. So keep an eye out for those. Look, see, Zoro doesn't know days either, so it's not just
Calling
me.
day.
That's it. We're doing shows 7 days a week.
Yep.
All of them on the same day,
this
7 days a
wasn't-
week.
Look, this wasn't on my contract. I don't know how many games I can DM.
All of them.
They're all just gonna run together into one giant campaign.
There you go.
Oh God.
Isn't that what you're
mean-
kind of doing?
Yeah, technically, it's kind of.
Technically, I could do that, but
Yeah.
oh man, that would be a nightmare.
So-
Zoro, I have an excuse.
Hey, no, you don't have an excuse. You've already had that baby.
Now she has to take care of it though.
This is true.
Now it's lack
Every
of
2
sleep.
hours.
Yeah, now it's lack of sleep because of baby.
Well, see, that's just on par with the rest of us then, because the rest of us don't get any sleep.
You gotta be up every 2 hours to feed that baby. It's not fun.
So before Zoro yells at me in chat, I think that's gonna do it for us today. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. That's gonna do it for us today. Thank you for joining us. We do have a Twitter and Discord that we post most of our updates on. So if you aren't already following us or joining us on there, you should. That's where the updates go. And thank you, Rojan Quest, for the tier 2 subscription. What a wonderful way to close out.
I pressed that button a while ago.
Well, it's Twitch. What do you expect?
Jesus. I thought I just missed it, or like the pop-ups were broken.
No.
Well, there's a way to end it. All right, we will catch
Yep.
you guys to tomorrow for episode 2 of Into the Wildlands. Till then, have a good one.